We are live. Yes. Holy cow, you guys. What a journey this has been. Welcome to Gracie University, aka our sleeper hold studio, room number 4 here at Gracie University. We got our airplane, we got this office chair, and we got the car seat. All right? I'm ready to get cracking, but first let me give you guys a little backstory. So I'm traveling all over the country for jiu-jitsu. You have no idea. Everywhere you can imagine I'm going, teaching law enforcement, teaching civilians. This is the life of a jiu-jitsu instructor. All the guys out there who teach full-time know this. You're always traveling. And then my wife, WWE diva, superstar, champion, professional wrestler, is traveling all over the world as well. And I'm sitting next to this guy. Let me take you guys to the airplane. And I'm sitting next to this guy, you guys. Give me the garbage one right there, this fluffy one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, this one. You guys, I'm sitting next to this guy, right? You guys, if some of you have seen the video, I'm sitting next to this guy who's like this. He has one of these toilet bowls on, right? I call them toilet bowl or toilet seat covers. He has the toilet seat cover on, and he's doing this game, look. And I'm sitting next to him, and I took out my phone, and I start recording this guy. Swear, I start recording this guy bobbing his head next to me, okay? Unnamed individual who I don't even know. And the flight lands, and I send the video of this bobblehead to my wife, Eve. And I say, baby, we're gonna invent the solution. And like she always does, she laughed at my ideas.
160K.
Yo, we just hit 160,000. You guys, we just hit 160,000 right now. Kenny's telling me we just hit 160,000 on Kickstarter. This is crazy. We launched the Kickstarter this morning at 6 a.m. We were trying to fund $50,000. Our funding goal was $50,000. We've exceeded that 300% plus on our funding goal. We're over 160K right now. What a celebration. 2,885 backers. Okay, so anyways, I'm sitting next to this guy. I filmed the video. I sent it to my wife. I said, baby, we're going to invent the solution. She laughs. I go home. I order these very airplane seats on eBay. And we get to work, you guys. And what are we working against? All the existing travel pillows that suck. You guys, not only does this one suck, it actually pushes your head forward because it's so clunky. So when you relax, your head starts to bob. And then you wake up in a jolt. Like my friend Josh Rubin told me, when people pass out, their head falls forward, it triggers the vestibular organ in your inner ear, and it tells you that you're falling. And because you're falling, you wake up in a jolt. And you can't get any deep sleep. That's why people are bouncing the whole flight, especially with these pillows. This is the number one lie in all of travel, is this. All of travel, this is the number one lie. Because it's an illusion. Let me see some of the other options right here. We got a little, someone got creative with this one. Look at this one. Someone got creative and tried to do a little snaky option where you go around like a little snake. You guys, 0 head bob prevention. You guys, they're all missing the target. Why? Because they're trying to support the chin or the jaw when the reality is this is fluffy and it doesn't support. So you're breaking your neck, you wake up with a kink, disaster. So then you got some more creative options right here, you guys. Yeah, give me that, the fluffy one. This is crazy. So then people got creative. How about the inflatable? Looks like a cat's playground. Look at this, a little cat toy. And not to mention, you're like this, blowing this thing up during your flight. What are we doing here? You're supposed to sit down, put your arms in, and go here. But it only works as long as you're awake. And what good is a pillow that only works as long as you're awake? Look, my face hurts, I'm falling out of my chair. Disaster, okay? And then you got a few more creative options. In the more recent years, people have tried to understand, okay, we got to stop bobblehead. Let's do this. You guys, I'm a little nervous to show this one because I do jiu-jitsu, and I'm nervous about the choking aspect of this because I cannot have any vascular occlusion in my life because I've learned my whole life how to defend against that. So let me see if I can figure this out. So you have this thing like this. Look, you wrap this thing around your neck. You're supposed to wrap this around your neck. Look. And then you're supposed to strap this on to itself. First of all, it looks like I broke my neck and I'm wearing one of those neck braces, right? So first of all, and if you can get past that and you're like, nah, it's cool, I don't care what it looks like, then fine. The idea is supposed to be that this doesn't let your head fall. Look at my face.
Walking Dead would.
Yeah, look at my face. It's pushing on my jaw. So my head might only fall halfway compared to like all the way down. It falls halfway as long as I'm partially awake. And then it's pushing on my jaw towards displacing my jaw. And the question is, I'm gonna break with a sore neck and I'm gonna wake up with a sore jaw. And both of those put together, not ideal. Not to mention, I think if you actually fall asleep, your head's coming forward. Enough. You guys, the bottom line is, they have tried. They've all tried. And they've all missed. And you guys know why? They're missing one key ingredient, alavanca. It's the Portuguese word for leverage. Leverage is everything. And what do all these pillows have in common? They're trying to stop the head bob by supporting the jaw and the neck and this structure here. Besides the occlusion of the arteries, the blood flow. Dr. Scuderi told me, occlusion of the blood flow is not good because then it creates the vascular pooling of blood in the brain, which creates a headache, which makes you wake up with a sore neck and a sore head. So they're trying to support head bob here. No. When I got home from that one fateful day and I told Eve we're going to solve this, we realized we have to solve the head bob from here. Because look, this is my neck. This is the lever. You have a much longer lever than you do if you support here. And what do we know about levers? The longer the lever, the greater the leverage. And greater leverage means less force is necessary to keep your head up. So we started experimenting with every contraption you can imagine to try to keep your head from bobbing forward. Are we live on the actual Kickstarter page?
Yes.
Cool. So you guys, we're live on Kickstarter right now, you guys. We just passed $160,000 in funding in, I don't know, what is this, 4 hours, 5 hours? We're going for real, you guys. This is gonna get made. The world will enjoy deep sleep in every seat. Let me show you the sleeper hold, you guys. We're going in, check this out. So it comes in a very convenient carry case. Look at this. On the back of the carry case, what do we have? A QR code. Why? So you scan it so you remember to do the video. So everything I'm gonna show you right now is explained in even greater detail on a tutorial so that right before you get on a flight, you know how to use your sleeper hold. And it includes instructions for office chairs, automobiles, airplanes, different configurations. This is like the Swiss Army knife of travel pillows, you guys. Check this out. What jiu-jitsu is to martial arts, the sleeper hold is to travel pillows. That's a strong statement too, if you know where my origins lie. So check this out. You open up your awesome, convenient little carry case, tied onto your carry-on. You pull out the sleep strap. Check this out. Sleep strap number one. A very simple, look at this, a simple little nylon strap with a simple little buckle and a little top label. Come on in, check this out. Super simple. Good, cool? It says top, has your little buckle, and you're good to go. You're gonna take this, which is fully adjustable, super easy. You're gonna take this and we're gonna latch onto the adjustable headrest that comes standard on most flights these days. Not every flight, but most. And if it doesn't have the headrest, I'm gonna show you what to do in a sec. Check this out. So you take this upside down, okay, with your strap. You just slide it behind one of the wings, right, of the flaps, and you let it rest over the center, just like that. And now you take the other side, look, you loop it around, slide it right in, you close the buckle, pull to tighten, and you're done. If you wanna hide this little extra strap, be my guest. It's gone. And then you adjust the headrest itself to the height that makes sense for you. I'm taller, so I typically will go to the very top, okay? So now that we're there, check this out. You pull out the eye mask. Coming back in. Look at your sleeper hold convenient carry case. And now you have your sleeper hold padded. I want you guys to see the felt. Can you focus on this, Cole? I want them to see like the texture of this. Look at that, you guys. This is so soft, you guys. I want a whole blanket out of this. I want my whole bed made out of this, but at least a bed for your head. Let's go. We're going over here. We put this back down. You take this, and on the end of these, you have these amazing little metal clips, you guys. Uniquely designed just for the sleeper hold. Check that out on Instagram. Can you see it, Cole? Yep. Look at that. Beautiful little metal clips that have a little click hook on. So now you take these guys, look, with the little opening facing down, and you just slide it right on. One, look right here. Come on in, Cole. Two, and we're in. So now now it goes back. Now what's crazy is that this right here is resting on top of the chair, but there's no, Eddie, go behind me. You're sit behind me. Sit in imaginary chair back there. Sit down. You're sitting, no, just imaginary. Eddie's sitting down behind me, right in his own chair. Can you still see your TV, Eddie?
I can.
Perfect. So he's sitting down behind. It doesn't block the TV screen behind the person behind you. So now, Eddie, go back to your working station. So check this out. So this is right here, and I'm good to go. This stays for the whole flight. And now I'm sitting. You do this right when you get on the plane, you guys. Right when I get on, I lock in, and I'm good to go for the flight. So now I take this. We're live on Kickstarter right now, you guys. Super early bird specials up to 60% off. We'll never do this again. So I can't say I didn't warn you. You can't say I didn't warn you. We're live right now. Instagram, what's cracking? Good to see everyone. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, but Kickstarter's where it's at right now. We're at $163,000 funded right now. Check this out. So now goes my pillow. We're on the Kickstarter homepage, you guys. I take my little beautiful pillow. Look how soft. And the pillow's filled with micro beads, you guys. Super soft and adjustable to the size of your head and neck. And look at this. You take the pillow with the thicker part on the bottom, and I'll place it right at the base of my neck. Look at this. And I'm good. And what I always like to do is I like to test how it feels before I pull down the mask. So right now, my head is perfectly supported. And my neck is filled in. The gap behind my neck is perfectly filled in. So at this point, I could fall asleep, except for bobblehead. Boom. When I lose voluntary contraction of my neck muscles, I will fall, my head will bob forward, unless I reach up, pay attention, this is the magical moment. I look up and I pull this down. You guys, I don't know how to describe this for someone who hasn't experienced it. But right now, it's impossible for my head to bob forward. And what's crazy is because we used nylon straps instead of using elastic. Some people think, oh, should it be elastic? No. There's some really cheap alternatives out there on the market that use elastic, you guys. But we saw them in our research and development phase. We saw some cheap like head straps out of elastic. The problem with elastic is this. If you pull it tight enough to hold your head from bobbing, it's squeezing your head. If you don't hold it that tight, your head falls forward. With our design, there's no elastic, high quality materials only. So when I pull this down, look at this. Am I yelling too loud, Cole, or is it okay? We're good? So when I pull this down, you guys, look, my head, Eddie, does this make sense? I'm no restriction, except no bob.
Completely.
Okay, so I'm not being squeezed at all. I feel nothing here. Now, when I relax, here's some bonus tips for my sleepers. When you guys are in your chair, straps down. Don't put your arms on the armrest. You're gonna cut off all circulation of your arm. You're gonna wake up with dead hands. Take your arms, look at this. I sleep for so long on airplanes, you guys. I better be in perfect position because I don't wanna cut off my circulation for 2.5 hours, a full deep sleep REM cycle, right? Ask Dr. Andy. I go all the way. I'm gone. No head bob, perfect support. So I bring my arms to the inside, I relax my traps, and I just kind of melt into my chair right here, and then this is down, and I'm gone, you guys. And I'm a side sleeper, you guys. So what I'll do is I'll pull the pillow to one side. Oh my gosh, you guys. Honestly, I didn't sleep that well last night because I was so excited about today, to be honest. I couldn't sleep. I woke up every 30 minutes checking my phone. I could fall asleep right now. I'm so tired. You can probably tell by the low level of my energy. I could fall asleep right now on my left side. I always sleep on my left side. Look, I'm absolutely gone right now because I feel this support. So if you're a side sleeper, sleeper hold is for you. If you're a back sleeper, get in the center. Look, all you gotta do now is adjust a little, make sure everything feels good. Use your adjustable side straps. Check this out. Open. You can adjust however you want. And now I put it right here and I'm good to go. Because I'm a back sleeper, I'm not gonna go either way. I'm perfectly centered, but there's no pressure here. And now, if you're a movie watcher, check this out. You guys, have you ever watched a movie with perfect neck and head support in your life? I don't think you have. I don't think you have. Unless you've been laying down in your bed with a movie screen on the ceiling. Am I right?
Totally.
Imagine that. Lay on your bed. You're looking at the ceiling. You know where they have those, Eddie? They have them in the dentist office. When my son goes to the dentist, he's laying down getting his teeth worked on, and the ceiling has a TV. The only thing comparable to watching a movie in a sleeper hold is being at a child dentistry office, lying on your back, looking at the ceiling, and having no cervical muscle contraction, and still being able to watch a TV in the highest level of comfort imaginable. And I'm right here. You guys, I don't know what to say. And this, when you're ready to go to sleep, you could just tell the flight attendant, say, yo, when I pass out, can you please drop my curtains? And they'll do this for you. So you pass out while you're watching the movie, and then they drop the curtains, and you wake up when it's food time. Speaking of which, you guys, the only thing that can make these sleeper holds more functional than simply falling asleep perfectly would be if the sleeper holds had patches. I'm gonna come close so you guys can see this. This is the craziest thing you've ever seen. And you can thank Eddie for these ones. He had the idea, Henry, add some patches. Look at these. Look at these, you guys. Do not disturb. Sorry for snoring. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. Wake for food. You guys, when do you use this patch? You know exactly when you use this patch. You use it when you're hungry, but you go to sleep. How many times have you been sleeping on an airplane and the meal cart passes? They pass by. The meal cart passes by. The only thing worse than that is you're sleeping and they wake you up. And you didn't want to wake up. You were trying to enjoy your sleep. So let me show you guys how this works. Let's say I want to wake up for food. Look at this, you guys. You have your eye mask. This goes right here. I know you didn't see those patches. You didn't see the Velcro patches, the loop on the mask, because it's so integrated into the design. You just thought that was part of the mask. But no, look at this. That is your mask now. Holy cow, you guys. This is crazy. Comes off when you're done, and it goes here. And what's awesome is your carry case has a beautiful little pocket inside, right inside, so it doesn't get stuck at the bottom. So you have your pillow, and then inside the carry case, you have your special little pocket. Look at that, right there. So you never lose your patches, and you're good to go. So it's always with you when you travel. Carry case is there. This is good to go. Now, you guys, some of you might be wondering something crazy right now. Listen to me. Look me in the eyeballs right now. Okay, drop what you're doing. You might be wondering, but Henner, how many airplanes actually have these headrests? Right? Like, is that a realistic thing? I don't have every airplane data of the world. I do have 5+ years of traveling with the sleeper hold. And I'm telling you right now, especially on flights of any reasonable length. If a jumper flight from here to Sacramento, California, a 30-minute jumper flight, some of the smaller planes and smaller flights may not have these. But normally the long haul jets here to Chicago, you're flying halfway across the country or further, any of these long hauls, right? This is very normal to have these built in. Now, every airline is different and things are different, but the point is this. The majority of modern airplanes now come with these adjustable headrests. And in cases where it has that, you're going to enjoy the best seated sleep of your life. When it doesn't have that, we have some alternate configurations, but I have a point to make. If I could see the other one, this is one of the #1 selling pillows in America right now. Okay, if you walk through an airport, you'll probably see this pillow on the stands. Okay, I don't want to shout out their brand because we're going to put them in a sleeper hold. But I just want to say that this is a very popular pillow right now. Every time I walk through the airport, I see these. And their #1 claim to fame for this pillow is that they attach to the seat back. They attach to the headrest as well. So let me show you how it works. You unstrap this right here. Okay, look at this. You take the strap, you literally put this under, and you put this under here. Look, look, look. You slide it under and you Velcro this right here. So they are attaching to the headrest. But what did I tell you about cheap materials? Elastic. If it's too tight, it chokes you. If it's too loose, it doesn't give you the support you're looking for. There's no in between. High quality materials, where you are is where you sleep. Check this out, you guys. So let me figure this out. Look at this. This is the U-shaped memory foam pillow. You're supposed to come in here, and I'm a little too tall for this, by the way. But I'm gonna get in here the best I can. Look at this. And now we're gonna lock in right here. And I'm in. Okay, so I've locked in, but watch this. The second I fall asleep, you guys, your neck falls right into this cord. And as someone who grew up in a jiu-jitsu family getting choked as a child, this brings back memories that are unpleasant, particularly regarding my older brother, Hiron Gracie. You guys, so not only that, I barely fit in this thing. As you fall, their whole idea was it's a U-shaped memory foam pillow that is attached to the seat. So the idea was noble. The idea was noble, but the strangulation is not. And once again, they're trying to solve bobblehead by preventing the bob at the chin. So this, look at the free range of motion of my head still. This is the problem, you guys. Your head, when you fall asleep, without any voluntary muscle contraction in your neck, your head weighs a lot and it falls. Could you imagine the liability of passing out on a rope in your neck? This is crazy. Anyways, I'm done with this one. It's very uncomfortable. It's very awkward. It's very dangerous and traumatizing. But here's the whole point. The #1 pillow I see selling at airports across the country, besides, give me the little garbage foamy one, the garbage one. Yeah. The garbagey one, super garbagey, yeah. Nope, garbagey. Yes, this one. You see these ones sell for like $8 in the airport, right? Like buy 4 for $15.99. Why do they give them away for free like that? Because they don't work. They're literally trying to get rid of them because they're useless. Why would they want something useless? They're giving it to you. Okay, that's how that works. So besides those, these are selling everywhere. But the point I'm making is they are very integrally integrated into the seat back. They lock onto this, right? So they're already saying, and they've made it very clear that people across America know that when you travel on most flights, you have this, okay? So you're good to go. Now, one thing I wanted to point out, in addition to this, and I'll take this off because this is unacceptable. One thing I wanted to point out in addition to this, let's say you have a shorter traveler. I'm talking much shorter, like legally, and to be clear, this product is recommended for users, travelers, ages 13 and up. But let's say we have a really short 13-year-old. Look, this goes here. Not only can you adjust the headrest height, right, one, but you can also connect one, look, connect two, and connect three. I can't even fit in there, but I know some very short travelers that I travel with all the time who fit in here perfectly, if you know what I'm saying, okay? So the point is, it works for down here. If they're a little taller, adjust a little higher. If they're even taller, go up here and go lower. If you want to go all the way up, you're good to go. Yes, so when short travelers are on their technological devices, right? We're talking about iPads, video game consoles. When they're traveling with those devices, you guys, one thing is when they're here, look at, let's go all the way back up. One thing is when they're here like this. This is called tech neck. I have a lot of doctor friends who say, Henry, this is the future of America is tech neck. This is it. Versus here. Fully support so that the weight of their head is not supported by their cervical spine. This is what we're trying to avoid, you guys. Protect the neck of American youth. All right, you guys? Work with me on that. So now, where do I want to go next? I want to take you guys to the car. How's that sound? So look how easy. Watch how easy. If I want to take this off, somebody count to 3. We're off. One unbuckle and everything falls off, you guys. So now we're going to take a trip over here. I'm going to have you guys join me into another mode of transportation. Of course, everywhere you travel, come across, you guys. We're done with the airplane for now. Let me show you my favorite applications in the car. Because, man, you get on that road trip. Let's be honest, you guys. You get on that road trip. You got a driver. Never use as the driver. Travelers, passengers ages 13 and up. You get on a road trip and you want to doze off. You deserve to. So you go in the back seat right behind. You set this up right at the beginning of the flight. Look, we have our little top label right here. Okay, you guys can see that. We have our little top label. And now we're going to go right here. Let me adjust Instagram just slightly here. Watch this. Just like this so they can see a little better right there. Hey, Instagram, I'll move this in a little bit right here. Is that a little better?
Yes.
See? Move this in a little for them too. Okay, here we go. All right. So here we are, you guys. You take this strap. Look, we're going to wrap it around the seat back right here. Look, simple. Right about horizontal around the seat back, straight around. We're going to lock it in the rear, and we're going to pull tight. Done. We have our connection. You guys, this is the whole point, you guys. The entire point that makes the sleeper hold the king of travel pillows is the dynamicism of its application. Is that a real word? Somebody Google that, please. Dynamicism of its application. I think it's a real word. So the point is, it works in cars, it works in office chairs, it works anywhere that we can adjust and attach. We're good to go. So come over here. We're going to wrap it around the back. And also, by the way, this methodology works when you're traveling in an airplane without the adjustable headrest. You can wrap it around the seat back just like this. We call this a loop lock. The first one you learned was the X lock. Now this is a loop lock. Now check this out, you guys. Check this out. Look, we're going to take this right here. This is our, right? We're going to adjust our mask. You loosen it up a little bit if you want. Boom, boom. Stay with me, guys. Look at this. Now we're going to take this. We're going to attach it right here. Click, click. And what do we have? We have our attachment, we have our mask. We're good to go. This stays here for the whole drive. It stays here for the whole drive. And then, look, you sit down, and of course you make sure your driver is well rested, right? So that they can drive without you accompanying them. This is in the back seat, this is in the front seat. One more thing, you guys, one more thing. This goes in, reach back, pull it down, adjust your side straps. You guys, wake me up when we get there. It's so unbelievable, Eddie, because I feel like it doesn't even require more than 1 pound of pressure to keep my head upright. Because here's the point, you guys. When your head is on a vertical axis, it doesn't require much weight to keep it upright. especially if you're at the top of the lever. Now, if you try to support your head at your chin, you don't have a lot of leverage. It still wants to fall. So if you want to support a large device or a large object, support it at the top. This is where you have the most leverage. My head can't fall forward right now. My neck is perfectly supported. I can side sleep right here, and you literally can just wake me up when we get there. The best seated sleep of your life, you guys. Any headrest we can lock onto, we're gonna make it happen. Now, I know what some of you are wondering. Well, Henner, this doesn't seem safe to be used in an automobile because if you get into an accident, your head's gonna get whipped back based on this strong connection here. Well, guess what? You're right. It isn't safe to use in an automobile with the metal clips, which is why every single, come with me, Kenny, every single sleeper hold, look at this, you guys, comes with, I'm gonna show Instagram. Look at that, you guys. Plastic breakaway clips. These breakaway clips snap if you get into a collision. So your head remains unrestricted in the event of an automobile collision. And at that point, boom, we're good to go. Your head will not be controlled or attached to the seat back. Look at that, you guys. It comes in a small little baggie, sleeper safety baggie, and then explains how to use those. And all you do is you swap out the metal clips that come included. You swap those out for the breakaway safety plastic clips. Now, what if we have a short traveler in the car? Check this out. We take off our mask right here, 1 and 2. This goes down. I pop the locks. Look, if you have a short traveler, watch this. You go right here where we have the metal rods that hold the headrest in place. You buckle, pull this tight, and what do we have, Eddie? Another connection point. So now you take this right here, we slide right in, 1, 2, and now for your much shorter travelers, we're right here, you guys. We did it. 170,000? 170,000! 170, you guys. We're going Kickstarter right now. We're making this happen. Sleeper hold is the way to go, you guys. We're taking over the travel industry. The goal is to kill it on this Kickstarter right now. Later this year, we're going on Shark Tank if we can. And then after that, where we at? Every airport in the world by 2025. You guys want to get down with me? Kickstarter.com right now. Homepage, we're being featured. Check it out. Come on back in. Come back into the studio. 170,000 funds raised. Listen, you guys. What time is it? Is it like, it's 11:30, you guys. It's not even lunchtime on day 1. And this is a 30-day campaign for Kickstarter. Look at this. Here we are. Sleeper hold. We're good to go. So now, so you understand how to use it for short travelers in an automobile. Let me take you guys to the office chair. Now, let's be honest. Follow me over here. You guys, be honest with me. How many of you guys have ever been at the office? After lunch? Let's be honest. After lunch, Kenny? Be honest. You're after lunch, you start to feel a little digestion. Your food's a little heavy, and you just want to take a little nap. But you know that if you leave your desk and you go sleep on the couch, your whole team is going to shame you. But if you strap in to the office chair, it's a whole different story. Pay attention, you guys. I'm going to show you another configuration. That's called the X lock. This is called the loop lock. This is called the H lock. How do you remember all the locks? Well, guess what? On the back of your carry case, there's a QR code. You scan it, you learn all the locks. Now, what's crazy is these are just the locks that we've thought of so far. You feel me? They're going to invent. You guys are all going to invent more locks. You guys, this is like jiu-jitsu. New techniques being invented every day. My only request is that when you invent a new lock, sleeper hold lock, you share it with the family here. Check it out. It's called the H lock. I'm going to turn this a little bit more so you can see what's cracking. Check it out, you guys. So we're going to go in. You take your strap, you elongate a little bit, make it here. Look what we're going to do. We're going to take the strap. It's going to go under the neck. Watch. Under the neck. You with me? Right here. I'm stuck on the neck. I go over. Look. Elongate this just a little bit extra. And now, look. So I have an H lock, and I cut across the back here to close the H. Holy cow, was that easy. Pull this tight, and that locks it in. You guys, let's be honest. I have my anchor points. If you have anchor points, you have deep sleep in your seat. Do you guys understand how this works now? Are you starting to understand the trend? Are you starting to see what's going on here? It keeps getting better. Eddie, turn that Instagram camera a little bit back this way, just a tad. Just a tad. You can adjust it when I go next to the car. Yeah, there you go. So you guys, are you understanding what's happening here? At your office, your chair with your headrest should always have the sleeper hold attached to it. To be honest, you should have one sleeper hold for airplane travel, you should have one sleeper hold for your office chair, and you should have one sleeper hold always in the trunk of your car for use on long road trips. So it's always there, deep sleep in your seat whenever you need it. Check it out. Now you take your mask, maybe loosen these guys up a tad. If you got a big head like I do, check it out. Now we're gonna lock on. We're gonna take our mask. Look at this, same thing, metal clips. You hook these on right here. Look, 1, look, 2, and we're in. And then you flip it to the rear, as always. Look, you guys, holy cow. You sit down, you take your travel pillow, you insert, you reach back, you find this, you look up, a little tight. There we go. Perfect. You always make the adjustments, you guys. Look at this. I found it. Holy cow. I'm gone, you guys. Wake me up when my boss shows up. Oh my gosh. No, for real though, I'm going to chill for a little bit right here. Is that cool? I'm just going to chill for a little. You guys, if you want to work, look, or pretend like you're working, you flip up the mask right here and you're at your desk. And once again, you know how when you're sitting at your desk, all of us are guilty of this, right? Having our neck completely folded and our terrible posture. And all your chiropractor always says is when you're at your desk, sit up straight, shoulders back, head straight, neck support, looking straight at your monitor, right? They always want to do that. Look, with this, it's impossible not to have perfect posture at my desk. So if your boss sees you at your desk with a sleeper hold and says, hey, I saw that on Instagram, I saw that on Kickstarter, world's best travel pillow. Why are you wearing a sleeping pillow at your desk? Your response is, boss, perfect cervical alignment, greater productivity, greater happiness in my life. Don't you want that? And the boss goes, all right, where can I get one? And you send him, sleeperhold.com. Or Kickstarter right now if he gets there within the next 29 days. You guys, so the point is, this is just so crazy, you guys. The office chair. Loop lock, X lock, loop lock, H lock, we have it all. Now, some of you are wondering, what about airplanes that don't have the adjustable headrest? Let me take you in for a ride. We're opening this up. We're coming down. Look, back to my airplane over here. Check it out. Check it out. Look, what if the airplane doesn't have it? Oh, no problem. No problem. Look, let's imagine that this didn't have a headrest. I'll just put it down like that, right? So what you do, now, just to be clear, if the airplane does not have a headrest, let's imagine this wasn't here, so I'm going to use this top section here where there's no headrest. If the airplane doesn't have a headrest and it has a TV in the seat back, you wouldn't be able to use this configuration I'm going to show you right now. This is a different one, okay? So if it has a headrest, great, because it doesn't block the TV. If it doesn't have a headrest, normally it also doesn't have a TV in the seat back, so you should be okay, all right? So check this out. But this, you're going to wrap it around the back. Look, we're going to go around the back, right at the top there. Pull it here, look, look, look. We're gonna lock it in. Check it out, we're locking it in. We're gonna pull it tight and we're good to go. So now, look, you lock this on, you take your sleeper hold, make sure it's nice and loose before you put it on so you can always tighten it. Look, now this goes in, slide 1, slide 2. So do you guys understand what happened right here? I looped on, it's called the loop lock, the same one that I used in the automobile, in the car. I'm using on a plane, look. When there is no headrest, imagine this wasn't here. Now, I come in and sit down, boom. I take this, I put this in, I reach back, I reach up, I grab, and I pull down, and now I just make my adjustment right here, boom. And I'm gone, you guys. Holy cow. Wake me up when we land. So the point is, let me talk to you guys right here. I'm just gonna rest my head while I talk to you guys if you don't mind. Perfect head support. No head, no bobblehead. The point is, if the seat doesn't have a built-in adjustable headrest, it's not the end of the world. You wrap around the back, you make it work. But the universal point in all of this is any seat that we can anchor onto with our seat strap. This is what makes the product so dynamic, is that you have this rudimentary strap. Look at this, you guys. You have this rudimentary strap, so simple. So basic. Let me take this guy off. Look. So basic. Always grabbing onto both layers. There we go. Look. The entire thing boils down to this. this was the breakthrough, because what happens is, as long as you have this seat strap in your life, you can attach to a headrest of any kind. Now, if you're sitting in a seat where there isn't a headrest or elevated seat back, then there's nothing to attach to, right? Like a normal chair doesn't have anything behind your head. It's gonna be tough to attach to. But the point is, anytime you're traveling long haul, whether it's airplane, bus, train, right? They typically put something behind your head so you can relax with the idea of here. The problem is those chairs, they recline so poorly that your head weight when you pass out is gonna bob forward and you're gonna wake up in a jolt. This is just the nature of the beast. So this is what I'm saying, you guys. The rudimentary, patented design of the sleeper hold ensures that no matter what seat you have, if you have a seat back or you have a headrest and you can find a way to strap on, some ways I've taught you, many ways you'll invent on your own. As long as you can attach this to it, then guess what? You can anchor onto it with your metal hooks or your plastic hooks, the breakaway safety clips, in the event of an automobile. But in either case, once you latch onto it, you're 100% good to go, because now you have basically your anchored eye mask, padded soft eye mask, and then you simply insert the pillow for perfect head support. And you guys, the pillow is such a key ingredient. Gives you beautiful neck support, right? Because initially when we invented it, we thought, what if we invent it where we strap on and we're like this, right? We're like, the seat is here, we're strapped on, and it's kind of pulling our head back like this. The problem is, I don't like how this feels. I don't like having my head, look at this. This is not a natural and comfortable angle for me. This does not make sense. Look, how does that look to you guys? I don't like sleeping with my head tilted. I wanna sleep right here with my shoulders slightly reclined, recline the chair, sit back. Always make sure you recline the chair, by the way, when you're using this. Sit back, and I wanna be right here in a fully neutral position. And then, look at this, see the space behind my head? That space is what this pillow is for. Now I'm fully neutral and I'm here. So my head is on a vertical axis when it comes to gravity. The more vertical your head is, right? Because if my chair is not reclined, let's say my chair was up and I was sitting like this, then my head is too far forward. But if the chair is reclined and my head is on that vertical axis from a gravity perspective, at that point, it requires the least amount of pressure necessary to keep my head up. Welcome, you guys. This is what it is. Sleeper hold, Kickstarter, we're live right now. We went live at 6 a.m. What we have right now are the super early bird specials. Now, if you miss out on the super early bird specials, then guess what? There will be other Kickstarter specials later on during the campaign. But right now, this is once in a lifetime opportunity. If you do not get down with us on Kickstarter right now, you can't say I did not warn you. I've shown you how to use it in an airplane, I've shown you how to use it in a car, and I've shown you how to use it in an office chair. Kickstarter.com. We're on the homepage right now. #1 featured project, you guys. Thanks for joining me. Now, if you guys are just joining us right now, let's talk about it. Let me take you back to the origins of this entire party, you guys. For those who've been with us for the last 40 minutes, welcome to the club. You're part of the family. For those of you who are just joining us, holy cow, what a day it's been. 5 years ago, I was traveling. There was a guy sitting next to me. His head started bobbing, like straight up. His just head bobbing. He was with the cheap one. He was with the cheap one. He was with this super cheap, it was actually an inflatable one like this. This guy sitting next to me was wearing this, you guys, and he was like this. The whole flight, literally the whole flight. And it was like a 4-hour flight. I think it was Cincinnati. Like this, like this, like this. And I'm filming him with my phone. I filmed him selfie style. And one time he woke up and kind of saw me filming him and I was like, ooh, my bad. So this guy, I'm filming him. He gets no sleep during this flight. Literally, he kept bobbing for 4 hours. And then he drank some coffee, played on his iPad, and then just wrote out the rest of the flight. But actually did not sleep the entire time. So check this out. Here's the deal, you guys. I take a video of this guy. We land the plane. I send this video to my wife, Eve, and I say, baby, we're going to invent the solution to bobblehead. And she, like all my good ideas, just laughed at it. It makes me laugh because it's true. Even quick flip, she's like, what? Yeah, I don't know. Initially. But then over time, just like she fell for me over time, she fell for the sleeper hold over time, you guys. She didn't love me that much right away. To be honest, she fell in love with jiu-jitsu first. it was her intro, and it was there, we were together, and then boom, and then she fell in love with me after, and I don't know what she loved first, jiu-jitsu or henna, and I don't really push the issue too much because I don't even know if I want to know the answer. I don't like feeling like she wouldn't have married me if it was not for jiu-jitsu. But then again, I am jiu-jitsu, so if she's marrying jiu-jitsu, she's marrying me. What am I talking about? So I'm freaking over here passing out. This guy's passing out. I get home. We ordered airplane seats. These very airplane seats I've owned for over 5 years. I ordered them on eBay for $384. They land in my garage, and we start experimenting, Eve and I, with every imaginable strap, rubber, cord, string, contraption, head restraint, everything you can imagine we're experimenting with in the garage. And we came up with some prototypes, you guys, that were so amazing. So basically, Eddie, come over here, let me get some more. We came up with some prototypes that I absolutely loved. But it got to the point where I was like, yo, this is crazy. The amount of travel pillows that suck so badly, you guys. Let me show you some of the other options right here, just while we have you. So we already saw this one, absolute garbage, the toilet seat cover. Give me just a different, oh, this one's so creative. Look, the snake. It goes around your neck, like a snake around you, it's prey. I don't like this. It feels a little constricting to me, to be honest. And I'm sitting in my chair and I pass out. Does that look like it prevents bobblehead? Does this look like it prevents bobblehead? No! This is the lie. This is the lie of the travel industry, you guys. Give me that red one, bro. So this red one tried to get a little more creative, like, oh, and then I'll take the cat carrier. So then the red one tried to get a little more creative. Look at this. They tried to say, okay, well, what if we do something? Look at this. Believe this is a real product, you guys. I cannot believe this. Look, look, look. Strangle yourself by wrapping it around. Look, look, look. Which is a little, I'm feeling pressure on my neck. I'm not going to lie. This is, listen, what I know about jiu-jitsu is this. Even the lightest pressure is restricting the blood flow. Your neck is not meant to have any pressure on the neck while you're sleeping especially. So I'm over here, look. And what it's supposed to do is supposed to be this structure that prevents your head bob. And it prevents it from the side. But my question is, what about forward? Who's going to prevent the forward? Give me this. Get off of me. Give me the cat carrier. I can't get it off, you guys. I'm having a little claustrophobia right now. Holy cow. Okay. All right. Thank you. So I'm over here, you guys. Look at this one, you guys. Who wants a cat carrier? Look at this. Do you have a cat? Stick it in that hole right there and carry it through the airport. You're supposed to put your hands in here, put your face in the hole. But you guys, this only works while you're awake. If I pass out, forget bobblehead. Talk about bobble everything. You So listen, so after years of experimentation, tweaking and turning, we finally settled on what is today the sleeper hold. It comes in a beautiful, Cole, check out the carry case. It comes in a beautiful carry case, you guys. Look at that. Look at that. So this carry case, attach it to your carry-on like this. Inside here, you have some little pockets. You take out your stuff. So the first thing you want to take out of here is your sleep strap, you guys. Check this out, a very simple little sleep strap. This comes over here. Check out the sleeper hold. This is your airplane headrest. This is our optimal configuration. We want to attach to this right here. If you have any questions from the audience, Kenny, please let them in. So we're going to take our sleep strap. Look how easy. We're going to slide it behind one side of the headrest. We're going to let it hang over this one side, 50% of the way down, right there. The other side, you go around, slide it in, bring it up the front, click, and pull it tight. And then tuck this right on in. Okay, that's it. This is fully attached now for the duration of the flight. Now, and there are other configurations as well. This is the simple. It's called an X-lock. Now, you take your mask, your eye mask, you loosen up the Velcro side straps to your desired comfort level. I have a big head, so I typically loosen it up a bunch. Now, look at this. You take your metal clips. Come on in, you guys. Look at that. The metal clips right here. Beautiful little metal G-hooks, they call them. Little G's. And then you take those and you attach them at the top of the X or the bottom if you're much shorter. So once you attach this, look, that's it. You're fully locked in and configured for the rest of your flight. Now you adjust your headrest to your desired height. Does that make sense? So if you're taller, you go high. Boom, and we're right here. So now I'm going to sit down. Look, I'm sitting down. I take my contoured micro bead neck pillow. This also comes inside the carry case. All of this is included with the operation, you guys. Check it out. And you take your pillow and you position it behind your neck to support your head and neck in a way that makes the most sense. So I'll reach back right here, put this in, look, rock my head right back, full neck support. And my method is this, you guys. I always want to check to make sure that, like right now, the pillow and my head are perfectly positioned to where I could fall asleep if I was on my back, right? With no gravity. The only problem right now is gravity. Make sense? So how do you negate gravity? How do you neutralize gravity? How do you put gravity in a sleeper hold? Look, you look up, you pull down your mask, and you're gone, you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining me right now, today will be one of the most important days of the rest of your life. What you're witnessing right now is the Kickstarter launch party of the world's best travel pillow, aka the king of travel pillows. You want to watch a movie with perfect head support? Just lift the flaps and you're good to go. I'm just chilling right here, perfectly supported because I'm connected to the strap and the strap is anchored onto the seat back headrest. This is the point, you guys. It's just science. If you're going to stop head bob, my question for you guys is, where should you put pressure or control? If you're going to stop head bob, you want to do it here on your chin, where the length of the lever is just but a few inches, or do you stop head bob at the top of your forehead, where the length of the lever, a la Wonka, is exponentially longer? And what do we know about leverage, friends? Longer the lever, more leverage. Simple. So if you have a longer lever and you're supporting the head bob at the top of the head, it requires less force, less pressure. And this is the whole point, you guys. If you're going to sleep in an airplane, what you want is minimal pressure on any part of your head. So with the sleeper hold, when you insert the contraption and you pull down the mask, right now, I don't know how I can say this. I feel no pressure. Look at my head. You see how it's spinning within? What does that tell us, Eddie?
That you are safe.
There's no pressure. All this means is that when I relax my head, look, it doesn't fall. It's impossible for it to fall. And it's not restricted with elasticity. There's no elastic pulling my head back. Elastic is cheap and it pulls too tight. We experimented with that early on. Elastic is cheap and it pulls too tightly when you want to keep your head up. And if you want to loosen it up, then your head just bobs forward. So elastic, there's no middle ground. You either pull it all the way and you're getting choked in your forehead, or you loosen it up all the way and your head is bobbing forward. Make sense? So right here, look, comes down, my head is fully suspended perfectly, and if I'm a side sleeper, watch, I pull this and I lean to the side, look, and I'm fully 100% side sleeping. I'm a side sleeper. So this is my configuration right here. I sleep for 2.5-hour cycles like this. Gone. And guess what I do? While I'm sleeping, you guys, if I'm hungry, don't worry about it. Look what we have. Look at this. As a bonus add-on with your sleeper hold, look what we have. Look what we have. Look at these, you guys. These are patches. Velcro patches. Which one would you wear? Put it in the comments right now. Which one would you wear, you guys? Do not disturb, wake for food, or sorry for snoring. Not that this thing makes you snore. I'm just saying if you're a snorer, you feel me? If you're a snorer, these are embroidered patches. Look how easy. Look how simple. Look, one click here, one click there. And now for the duration of your flight, can you see that? Cool? Yep. Right there on your forehead, so that while you're taking that nap, what do they know? They know to wake you up for food. Or do not disturb. You get to choose, you guys. This is the whole point. Now, if you have shorter travelers, look, shorter travelers, you come in at the bottom, look, and you lock on. You take this off, you come in at the bottom, and you lock on. Now, the sleeper hold is recommended for users ages 13 and up. And then look, but if you have some really short 13-year-olds, put them in right here. I do it all the time to my very short 13-year-olds. Right here, and they're gone. And the best part about it is when they're on their iPad or their, look at this, watch how fast I disassemble. Somebody count to 3. 3. Too late, I'm already back. You guys, so when you're traveling, this is the whole point. I think we're good with the airplane. Any questions? Kenny, let me get a question or two in the airplane.
Stretch goals.
I don't have any stretch goals, do you? I just want to go. Tell me. You guys, this is my first rodeo in Kickstarter.
Shark Tank.
Oh, my stretch goal is Shark Tank. You guys, if we kill it on Kickstarter right now, my goal is to call Shark Tank, talk to the sharks, and be like, yo, I'm coming back for you. Get ready.
Airplanes are consoles in every airplane.
Yes.
That's the stretch goal.
Big time. If we can get the sleeper hold in every airport, that's it. That's the win. And I think that's really realistic. Because let's be honest, you guys. If there was finally a travel pillow that delivered on its promise, shouldn't every traveler have access to it? Yes. Kickstarter.com right now, you guys. Sleeper Hold is on Kickstarter. Super early bird specials. These are for the people who are Team Sleeper Hold for life. These are the people who are going to ride with us till the end. Sleeper Hold for life. Those are the ones who are going to get the super early bird special. Now, there will be some people who only hear about the Sleeper Hold 3 weeks from now. And they're not going to get the best discounts. They're not going to get the best deals on the Sleeper Hold. So it's time to get down with us right now. Let me take you to the car. Join me. Let's go over there. Come on over, dudes. Give me a little turn right there, Eddie. Look at this. So now, automobile use. To me, what makes the Sleeper Hold so dynamic, you guys, what makes the Sleeper Hold so dynamic is that this simple little seat strap, it looks so rudimentary. It's so basic. But what's crazy is, like jiu-jitsu, it's simple, but dangerously effective. Okay, that's what we got here. It's so simple that when you see it, you go, of course, this makes sense. Of course, this is how you're gonna sleep in a seat. There's no other way. And that's why we invented this 5 years ago, my wife and I, and we're ready to bring it to market because we started feeling bad. You guys, I'm gonna have to confess to you right now. We started traveling with our prototypes on so many airplanes, so many trips, that we started to feel profound guilt. Every time we sleep in our sleeper holds, long flights, and then I wake up to go to the bathroom, and I'm walking back in the hallway. You feel me? Down the aisle. And it's dark because maybe it's an overnight, a red-eye flight, or maybe it's a daytime flight, but people are tired. We're always tired when we travel, right? We just did a trip. Now we're through the airport, through security, all the things. Now we get in the airplane and we want to just go to sleep. And then your head bobs and you can't sleep. So I walk back, you guys. And when I walk back, I feel like I'm looking at it's like a war zone, a disaster zone of people. Like the way that there's the random configurations that you see of how people are trying to sleep on airplanes. When you walk to the bathroom, the different methods you see, it's crazy. You see people sitting in the back like this with their head and their neck is breaking and their forehead is hurting from the pressure right here. And my friend Brian, T-City, Brian Ortega, dude, he said, Henry, I was traveling. He put a video out today. He said, Henry, I was traveling. I put the tray down. I put my arms in. Look, and then this person reclined and nearly broke his neck. He was here and it came down. And he went, blah, 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 blah. And he came out and he said, hey, man. And the guy turned around and, man, why are you pushing my seat? He said, man, you almost broke my neck. Disaster. So Brian almost got into a fight on an airplane because he tried to sleep on the thing and the guy leaned his chair back at the wrong time. This is Brian, UFC fighter. Crazy. Cars. Follow me, you guys, to the car. Check this out. Look at this, you guys. You take your basic strap. Look, look, look. You loop it around the headrest from the back seat. You can get behind it, hold it on one side, pinch it with one hand, pull tight. Now, what do I have? Look. We have a connection. All we need is a connection. And now you take loosen up these guys a little bit. Look at that, your adjustable side straps. This is your sleeper hold eye mask. And look, you take the metal hooks right here, metal hooks, connect them to the sleeper hold seat strap and leave it up top. Like that. Look at that. And I could be there the whole I could be driving, right? Me and my wife Eve, we're driving on a road trip. I'm just enjoying my flight. I'm enjoying my drive. Off we go. Yosemite National Park in the summer with the kids. Everyone's having a great old time. Or Colorado ski trip, whatever. But it's a 2.5-hour drive. And I'm tired. And she's driving, listening to her podcast, right? Huberman Lab podcast. And I'm over here just trying to pass out. Look at this. Take this. Insert. Boom. Look at this, you guys. Reach up. You guys, put it down. Adjust. Any head size. Pull this tight. Somebody wake me up when we get to Yosemite. I want everyone who's watching right now to just rest and relax right now with me. Understand the degree of comfort that I'm feeling in the fact that my head, it cannot bob forward, but it's not being squeezed as well. I'm totally neutral in my posture right now. I could not be more relaxed. Life could not be better. The light is blocked out, but this is super soft. If I want to watch the road, I just flip it right up, and I'm right here. Full head support. When I'm done, I pop it back down, and I'm gone. Good to go. You guys, I don't know what to do. But I will tell you, if you have a shorter traveler, check this out. You simply take out your clips, your metal G-hooks come right on out, 1, 2. You come back here. Look, pop this guy off. Shorter traveler, instead of going on the headrest itself, look, I'm gonna go a little lower right here. Boom. Look at this. And now I just tighten this up. And now look what we have. Connection. Principle number 1 of the 32 principles. Look, if you have connection, look, we're set. Short traveler comes right on in and we're good to go. You guys, easy work. You're done with that one. Pop the locks. We're coming out. And once we land in Yosemite, we're off and running. Now, I just really want to convey to you guys right now that when we first invented this, we did not expect it to be so dynamic. We invented it for airplane use. Eve and I were pleasantly shocked when we realized that it works anywhere that you have something to connect to. Video game chair, office chair. Let me take you guys to the office.
Can you please show the feature first?
Oh my gosh, Eddie. Thank you. So some people are wondering, if you're using it in an automobile, what if you get into a car accident? Boom, and you whip forward. You could hurt your neck if you're connected with these metal hooks potentially, right? Which is why we do not advise anyone use this in an automobile with the metal hooks. And the tutorial, the video tutorial that comes with every sleeper hold, right? Scan the QR code on the outside of your carry bag. The video tutorial explicitly states that every time you use it in an automobile, you have this. Come on in. Look at these, you guys. Look at these, you guys. What do you see there? These are plastic breakaway clips. Look at that. Thumbs up if you want to get down with sleeper hold. Look at that. Look at that. Breakaway clips. So what you do is when you get into an automobile, or you're going to use this in an automobile, you replace the metal clips with these. It takes 10 seconds. You simply swap out the metal clips for the plastic ones, and you use it. And the best part is, if you're using this, not the best part, but a great safety component, is if you get into a car crash and your head whips forward, these break away fully, and they do not restrict your head in the event of an automobile accident. They come in this nice little bag inside your sleeper hold kit. Every sleeper hold comes with the breakaway safety clips. Okay, so you're good to go. That lives right there. So now, that's always with you. It's always in your sleeper hold carry case. But let's go to the office, right? Because at some point, we do have to go back to work, right? Office chair, check it out. Look at this, standard office chair with a headrest. And again, if your office chair headrest looks like this, what do? You adjust, use this method. It's called a loop lock, when you loop around. If you have a headrest like that, what do? You use the X lock, right? So you have many options. If you have a headrest like this, you use the H lock. So X lock, loop lock, H lock, we got them all, you guys. Check this out. So for the H lock, we want to loosen this up pretty far, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to take our strap, we're going to put it under the neck. Pay attention. We're going under the neck. See this little neck right here? And then watch this, how beautiful. We go right down the face. Look at that, right? And then you take the tail and you go across. Do you guys see the letter H? Beauty. And now you take this and pull one time. And we're locked in for life. This right here could literally live on your office chair. Do you guys understand how this works? This could be here permanently, where your office chair always has this on it. So you have one sleeper hold for airplanes, one sleeper hold permanently affixed to your office chair, and one sleeper hold in your trunk, always to be used on road trips. Now check it out. You loosen this up a tad, boom, boom. Okay, look at this. You adjust the desired size based on your head, and now you take your little G-hooks and you connect right here. Look, 1, look, 2. You attach your G-hooks right there. Those stay on and they flip to the rear. Okay, guys? Now, you sit down in your office chair. Now, let's be honest. not all of us are working all the time at the office. Sometimes we got to rest, especially after lunch. We're on Kickstarter right now, you guys, live on Kickstarter. Super early bird specials, up to 60% off the sleeper hold. This will never happen again. If you're just joining us, how are you? You're late to the party. I'll forgive you. I'm going to show everything again, so don't worry. But check this out. We're talking about office chairs and the beautiful application of the sleeper hold in office chairs. Look at this. This goes on. I lean back. I reach up. I grab here. And look, I come straight down. It's a little tight. I just adjust. Perfect. And now I adjust the pillow. I get all my elements right. Look at this, guys. I'm just settling in. And now I found it. I'm in. If I need a little tighter, there it is. We're good to go. Holy cow. You guys, imagine being at the office and being so tired and then literally just doing this. Or let's say that you would never sleep at the office. Fine. Watch this. Lift your flaps and work at your desk with perfect cervical alignment with your monitor. How many of us, be honest with me now, be really honest, how many of us are at our desk like this? Rounded shoulders, head down, looking at a screen. No, no, no. Talk to any cervical spine doctor, Dr. Scuderi. No, this is called tech neck, when you're always folded over. Watch this. Put in the sleeper hold. Reach back, find your mask, adjust, pull it down. And now if you want to work like this, look at this. Somebody analyzed my perfect lordosis of my neck right here. Perfect cervical alignment. Look at that. My shoulders comfortable and back. My head perfect on a vertical axis relative to gravity. So there's no disproportionate, right, responsibility or burden of posture of my head. There's no burden on my cervical spine to hold my head up. Even if I do lean forward, the burden is not on my neck. The burden is on the sleeper hold. And this is the definition. This is the epitome of using technology, using effective apparatus, right? The sleeper hold to help facilitate and assist in your, right, safety of your neck and the comfort of your sleep. I'm gone right here. I lean back and I'm out 100%. Now, some people ask, let's take it back to the airplane use, you guys. Some beautiful office chair application. Some people ask, we're heading back, Eddie. Some people will ask, you guys, what about, oh, I think we're still good, yeah. Yeah, we are. What about airplanes that don't have the adjustable headrest? Because as you guys know, the sleeper hold attaches to the headrest in its optimal configuration. Well, here's what I have to say about that. Show me this one that attaches right here. Check this out, you guys. Many of you don't know this, but at airports across America, this is one of the #1 sellers right here, this thing right here. And see these little straps right here? Their claim to fame is that they attach to the seat back or headrest on the airplane, right? So I guess my point is there already exists a very, very popular airplane pillow that attaches. Watch this. I'm going to attach it. Let me put this through here. I'm not very good at this one, but let's figure it out. Look, so here's how this one works. Look, you have Velcro straps. You go under and you attach. But look, what does this rely on? It relies on using this headrest for its optimal configuration. Check it out. Look, I'm going to show you how this works. Their claim is this. You get in here. I'm kind of tall, so it would not be recommended for people of my height, at least in my mind. Look, come in here. Look, 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 look. So the idea is a normal U-shaped memory foam pillow, but that attaches to the headrest. Their thought was this would stop the head from bobbing, which it always does with any conventional U-shaped memory foam pillow. So now I'm going in right here. Holy cow, I'm locking this up. You guys, I have to say, as a young man growing up in the Gracie family who got choked on a daily basis, the pressure around my neck, and I'm not even letting my head bob yet. I'm holding my head up with my own cervical strength. But if I were to relax right now, look. Trauma. You guys, I had a flashback of my older brother choking me in the front yard. It was traumatic because this thing was nearly strangling me right now. And this goes to the point, you guys. Look at this. Look at the free range of my head. You're telling me that this is going to stop bobblehead? No. Because the efficient way to stop bobblehead, as we've already communicated, is not at the neck. The way you stop bobblehead is at the head. It's the only way, you guys, is up here. How else are you going to stop my head from bobbing than here? And if you do stop it down here, it's going to crush your jaw. And you're going to be putting, so you might not be sore neck, or maybe you will, but you'll definitely be sore jaw when you stop contracting your jaw muscles. So all of this, you guys, tells us that there are contraptions that already attach to the headrest. That's how common these are. And we just did it in a much better way. It's almost like we've delivered the promise that others made but fell short on. Get off me. This thing is a disaster, dude. Taking this off, uncomfortable. I don't like how it feels, simply put. It's a little restricting. It feels like it's choking me, and it does not stop bobblehead for my big head, okay? So here's the moral of the story, you guys. If you're on a seat, I want to show you guys another configuration. If you're on a seat that does not have a headrest that we love to attach onto. 180,000! You guys, 180,000 funded right now. Listen, why does this matter? Because we're not going to make the sleeper holds unless people want the sleeper holds, and we just passed 180,000. Update it on the screen, bro. We just passed 180,000 on Kickstarter right now, project funded. Our initial goal was 50,000, so we're going to make the sleeper holds for everyone. But what's so exciting is that there's enough people out there who really want to see the sleeper hold come to life. Listen, I have my prototype. I've been traveling with it for 5 years. My wife, Eve, has her prototype. We just fly and we sleep perfectly every flight. The fact that there's that many people around the world, right now we have 3,203 backers, you guys. Thanks to all of you. This is coming to life. And the fact that there's that many people out there who want to see the sleeper hold come to life, and most people are buying 2, many people are buying 4 sleeper holds or more. Why? Because it makes the perfect gift. If you love someone, then you love their deep sleep. Deep sleep in every seat, you guys. Come on back. Let me show you guys what happens right here when the sleeper hold does not have a headrest. Look. So let's say we're in a seat in the airplane and this headrest is not there. You take your strap, look, you wrap it around the back, you come around the front, you loosen it up a little, connect, pinch one side right here, and then just pull tight. Pull tight. So now we have it all locked in right here. Look, we're basically strapped in behind the seat and we're good to go. Now you take your mask, look, with your metal hooks, you come on in, you connect, and you go right here and you lift it to your desired height. Oh no, this is not the headrest. We don't have a headrest. You stay right here and you're good to go. And now you sit down, you put your pillow in. This is without the headrest, okay? This is not the optimal configuration. If I have a headrest, I'm gonna lock onto the headrest. But if I don't have a headrest, guess what? I'm still going to sleep. Unless there's a TV monitor in the seat back. For this particular configuration, it blocks the TV monitor because we are wrapping around the entire seat back. So just to be clear, when there's a TV monitor in the seat back, you don't use this one. You use the other conventional method, which I'll show you next. Check this out. The pillow goes in, boom, the head goes back. I reach up, I pull this down, I adjust for my desired head size and comfort level, and I put these on. You guys, I am gone. Modified loop lock in airplane use. 100% seated sleep, passed out, life is good, wake me up when we land. If I want to watch TV, simply lift this. And I'm 6'4", you guys, just so you have a sense of this. I'm 6'4". If you're much shorter, you should be fine because it only goes down. If you're taller than 6'4", then I haven't tested it. I've tested it up to 6'5". Anybody who's taller than 6'5", on an average, this is an economy standard airplane seat that I'm sitting in. Anyone who's taller than 6'5", if it works for you, please let me know. Okay, we want to put it in the data there. So this comes down and I'm good to go, you guys. This is the configuration, loop lock configuration when the standard headrest attachment is not possible. So now this goes to the rear right here. This comes down. We reach up. Look, count to 3, pop. This comes off and we're gone, you guys. So when I get off the flight, just make sure you don't leave your sleeper hold behind, you guys. Right? I expect some people to be so good to sleep. The sleep is so deep that I expect some people to pass out, wake up, get off the plane and leave this. Please, you guys, do not leave your sleeper holds on the airplane when you get off, okay? So let me take you guys back a little bit. For those who are just joining us, we just passed 180,000. Ken, you got to update that. That's so exciting. 180,000, over 3,000 backers on Kickstarter. We're live on the homepage right now. Make sure you guys tune in, check out what's going on. Welcome to the live stream launch party here at Gracie University in our sleeper hold studio. If you know, I'll take the cheapo. If you guys know what it's like to sleep on a plane, right? And let's be honest, if you have a private jet, right? Flatbed, private jet. You don't need the sleeper hold. You're fine. You're going to do just fine without us. However, if you're sleeping on a plane, economy, in the back, packed like sardines. We've all been there. Let's be honest, you guys. We've all been there. I've been there too. Like this, shoulder to shoulder. Especially if you're in the middle seat. Holy cow. Disaster. Disaster. Look, you take one of these $10 pillows, right? They sell them at every airport store. But they just, what's funny is they look much better than they work. Isn't that right?
It does.
This looks like, ooh, round and soft. But to be honest, this only has one use. If you hurt your tailbone, now my tailbone is safe and sound. Let's be honest, you guys. I don't know any other use for these U-shaped memory foam pillows. It's it, other than to save your butt. Okay? So, anyways, I was sitting next to a guy in an airplane, and he was wearing this, and he was bobbing, boom, boom, bobbing. The whole flight, this is 5 years ago. This guy's bobbing, bobbing, bobbing. Give him a sleeper for him and his family. Yeah, I don't know him.
Nobody knows, but we can tell.
Listen, yeah, listen, that's right. Thank you, Eddie. The guy who was in the airplane on that fateful day 5 years ago, I don't know who he is. I just recorded him bobbing in the airplane seat, right? So if anybody knows who the man was that was sitting next to me in a lot of my videos, you'll see him. I'm filming selfie video right there. He's bobbing. And then when we landed the plane, I texted my wife. I said, baby, I showed her the video. We're going to invent the solution to bobblehead. I told Eve. And she, as with all my genius ideas, laughed at me. And at first it hurts. She laughs like, oh, honey, you're so cute. And I was like, I'm not being cute here. I'm being serious. You guys, because what are we up against? Give me some other options. Doesn't matter. Give me the snake. The snake. Holy cow. And once again, it looks better than it works. Look at how soft it is. And you think soft is what you want when you sleep. The problem is, you know what soft represents to me? No support.
Yep.
So when I put the snake on, I don't even know what this one is really called, the snake. The whole idea was, oh, we put it on the side. Look at this, you guys. My head is still fully bendable.
I see as an invitation to sleep in somebody else's shoulder.
Yeah, it's basically, you're going to lean up against your neighbor right here, and make sure you ask permission first, right? That's what this is. Not to mention, I feel like I'm getting choked. Unacceptable. Give me the cat carrier. And then give me that red one next. You guys, look at this one, you guys. You've all seen this one. I thought it was a parody at first. Okay, I'm out of oxygen. Okay, I'm deprived of oxygen at 30,000 feet. Now I'm going to try to sleep. And then they get this thing, and they put their arms in. And the minute you lose voluntary contraction of your arm, leg, and neck muscles, you're going down, you guys. This is a joke. This is like, you should use this to carry your cat on the plane, not to support you while sleeping on the plane. Okay, give me that red one, dude. So check this out. Now we got this one, which, again, at first you see ads for this, you think they're a joke. You're like, what the heck is this? Then you realize, no, they're serious. So the idea with this one, I think, is you put it by your neck, then you wrap this piece of fabric around your neck, and then you close it on this side. Boom. And the claim is that it's a more structured supporting mechanism. But you guys, here's what's crazy. Besides the fact that I look like I'm wearing a neck brace and I just broke my neck, listen to me. What they're all missing is an understanding of leverage. If you're going to support head bob, you should support the head, not the neck.
Yep.
Am I tripping or am I right? Is this crazy or what? You guys, everyone's supporting the neck and the jaw. The problem is, although this mechanism might stop you from a little bit, it prevents a little bit of side bob. My question is, in a vertical seat like this, you know what I just realized? The only way this one would work is if you bought 4 or 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, if that's the case, you might as well buy one of those neck broken braces.
Yeah. Oh, you can use also for a Halloween party.
I'm taking this thing off. But you guys get the point. You have to stop Bob. Not only that, if you, let's say you support Bob in every direction there, right? Let's say you support the bobblehead in every direction. You still have to deal with the fact that your jaw is the one bearing all the pressure, all the weight. Unacceptable. So what happened? My wife and I, after lots of experimentation in our garage, we have all the videos to show it. We have our airplane seats. We order these on eBay. We start strapping mechanisms, everything you can imagine. We're testing and experimenting all over the place. And we figured it out, you guys. Follow me in the most rudimentary design of the sleeper hold. Check this out. Look, you come in here, you take out your seat strap. Everything comes in a beautiful, convenient carry case. And this straps on to your carry-on. Look how simple. Boop. On the back side, you have a QR code that you can scan for the tutorial, and you're good to go. Check that out. So everything comes in your beautiful carry case, and out comes your sleep strap. Look, it says top right there. See that? Boom, top. Okay? And you take this to the airplane seat right when you board the plane. First thing you board the plane, you come on in, you just go like this. One. Slide it behind the wing on the left side. Right? You let it hang down halfway. Take the loose end, slide it over the other end. Look, come up, close the buckle, and you're done. If you want to hide this strap, I don't hide it sometimes because it just hangs behind my back. You just tuck it behind right here. And it's gone for good. And now you adjust the headrest to your desired height, right? Depending how tall you are, you can choose. And now you take this, look, your actual sleep mask, adjust to your desired head size. I don't think you desired your head size. Adjust to your head size that you were born with. Look, take your G hooks, clip, clip. You guys, that doesn't move. For the rest of the flight, I'm situated for deep sleep in my seat just by attaching onto that adjustable headrest that comes standard on most modern commercial airliners. Now you have your included, beautifully contoured, listen, look at that. That's the micro beads. You guys, probably 1 million micro beads in here if I had to guess. I don't know for sure. Tiny little beads. And they adjust to your head and neck perfectly. Check this out. We tried it with memory foam, but we felt the micro beads were more adaptive to any head and neck size and position. Check this out. You take this, you place it at the base of your neck, you guys, and then you find yourself in a seated position that you would be comfortable enough to sleep in if not for gravity, right? The only thing I'm fighting right now is this. You see? So that's it. I'm perfect. My neck could not be. Now here's what's crazy. If I take this out, watch this. This is not comfortable. That's why the pillow is such a massively important ingredient in the equation. This is not, I don't want to sleep like this. My neck is too flexed back. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I wouldn't want to sleep like this. So check it out. I take this right here. Look, I insert this. Boom. Look at this. So now I have perfect neck support. My head is cradled right inside a little nest right there. And I feel like my head is not bent backwards. Once I find my optimal, and again, for every person, it's going to be different. Once you find your optimal position, like nestle into it, then just reach back. Look, 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 look. Moment of truth. Look up and pull it down. Look at that, you guys. If you need to, side straps, little tabs, easy to grab. Open and adjust. Open and adjust. Look at that. And then you put them in position and you're gone right here. If you're passed out and the person sitting next to you needs to know where to get their sleeper hold, Eddie, just read this right here.
Sleeperhold.com.
Sleeperhold.com. They know where to go, you guys. So no one has to wake you up in order to find out where they can get down with Sleeperhold. But right now, they're on Kickstarter, up to 60% off, you guys, today only. Actually, no. The early bird discounts might last longer than today, but it depends on inventory, you guys. We only have so much capacity to make these things, so if you want to get down with Sleeperhold, you got to get down right now. Check this out. This is the TV movie flaps, you guys. If I want to watch a movie or enjoy like my mobile device or a book, look at how I'm going to be able to enjoy that device with no head bob, no cervical spine pressure. I'm holding it in front of me right here. I'm watching the screen in front of me. Everything feels so freaking good, you guys. It's so crazy how comfortable this is.
Do you want to share some example when you were traveling? We didn't have a Sleeperhold for some people that, what is this?
Oh my gosh. Every time I fly, Eddie's right. He's been with me on several trips. Every time I fly, you guys, people are asking what it is. We were on our way to go do a keynote presentation for Procter & Gamble, the corporation, a business entrepreneurial leadership keynote. And a woman on the plane, a woman named Patty, saw me use this thing. and literally stopped me in my seat, deep sleep, before I passed out. She said, "What is that, sir?" I said, "It's the sleeper hold." She says, "Where can I get one?" I said, "You can't." Remember?
Yeah.
She was not happy. She was not happy. She says, "Why can't I get one? You should make them. If you made them, I would buy them. I would buy one if you made those, if you produced those." I said, "Well, say no more. It's time." I was already planning on doing it because COVID shut down the world, and we invented this 5 years ago. So then COVID came, and we were like, forget about it. We're not going to launch this for who knows how long until the world reopens, right, for life as usual. But then post-COVID, I got excited. I met Patty. I was ready to rock. Eve and I were ready to do this. We decided we're going to go, and here we are, Kickstarter, May 3rd, 2023. Historic launch of the Sleeper Hold, King of Travel Pillows. Our goal is to be the #1 funded pillow in the history of Kickstarter. Our goal is to get on our goal is to get on Shark Tank by the end of this year. And our stretch goal is to be in every airport of America and the world by the end of 2025. You guys, let's make this happen. It all starts with a bang. So check this out. Movie flaps are there, good to go. When you're done, you take this off. This comes out. And here's the deal. If you have shorter travelers with you, this is what's so amazing, you guys. The sleeper hold is so dynamic that all I need to do, look at this, is I take off the hook from the mask. Look, my hooks come off. And if I have a shorter traveler, the very same mask, look, I simply attach it down low. 1, look, follow me here, guys. 2, insert their pillow. 3 for neck support. And look at that. Shorter travelers are good to go. And when the young ones are on their iPads or their phones, it's going to support their head so they're not bobbing forward and hurting their neck, right? They talk about tech neck, a huge concern for America and for children and for kids all over the world, right? Tech neck, this idea of being on your mobile device, what if your head is perfectly supported and you're looking straight forward the entire time? No more tech neck. Ask Dr. Scuderi, he knows about this stuff. So now check this out, you guys. The crazy part is, many people say, well, Henner, what if the seat doesn't have this? Is a common question we get. Let me get the other one. If the seat doesn't have the adjustable headrest to attach onto, I'm going to show you how to attach without it. But first, let me show you something crazy. This is one of the top pillows in America today. It's all over the airports. You see it everywhere. And their #1 claim to fame is that it's a U-shaped memory foam pillow, right? But their idea was, well, if the U-shaped memory foam pillow is by itself garbage because your head still bobs, what if we were to make a mechanism that attaches it to the seat? And I thought, wow, interesting try. Look at this. You go under. So I had to order one to see if it even works. And you guys, I could not have been more disappointed with this. Look at this. I'm going to sit down. Look, I'm coming in. All the way in. Look, look, look. I'm coming in. I attach right here. I barely fit in this one because I'm taller. Look, I lock it in. And now, look at this. Does this look like, besides the fact that it's choking me, does this look like it prevents bobblehead? No, but that's their entire claim, is we prevent bobblehead by, right, locking onto the seat. So the point is this, they heard the birds sing, but they don't know where. You feel me? That's the saying, right? It's from Brazil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so they heard the birds sing, but they made a promise, but I feel like they missed the target, right? They had an idea, but they missed. And here's why. It's simple jiu-jitsu, you guys. Alavanca. If you're going to stop the head from bobbing, don't do it by strangling someone. Don't do it at the jaw and neck. You're going to stop the head bob at the head, like the sleeper hold does, with less than a pound of pressure, barely holding your head up, because it's a much longer lever. Get this off me, holy cow. Help. Okay, free me. You guys, the point is this. If you're gonna stop head bob at the neck, not only are you gonna create vascular occlusion, which ultimately can give you a headache and kind of pool the blood in the brain, but you don't have a long lever. The leverage is up here. The leverage is not down here. Make sense? So with the sleeper hold, that's the beauty, is because you're supporting you at your forehead, it takes the least amount of pressure to stop your head from bobbing forward. Check this out. Count to 3, this comes off, and we are disassembled. We're good to go. Now here's what I want to show you guys next. I want to show you how you might use this contraption on a seat that doesn't have a headrest, because that's a common question. And to be clear, when we're using this in the headrest formation, it does not block the seat back. Sorry, it does not block the TV in the seat back, because we're attaching to the headrest, right? And this is all it does right here. I've used it 1,000 times on travels all over the world in the last 5 years, and never has this blocked the seat back, headrest, TV in the seat back. No one's ever complained. No flight attendant has ever asked me to take it off. No pilot has ever said, hey, that's illegal. Nothing. Everyone loves it. Flight attendants lose their minds when they see us using the sleeper hold. Let me show you the non-headrest option for the configuration. I loosen up my seat strap, and then I'll show you guys the forehead patches, which you're not going to believe. Take my seat strap, wrap it around the back. Look, simple. Come on in right here, attach it in the front. Look, so you're literally, I'm moving this, I'm just pretending like I don't have this here, right? Then you pinch one side and pull the strap to tighten, and now we're fully locked on. Look, connection principle. If you can connect to the seat back, you can enjoy deep sleep. This is the point. So now I loosen up my strap a little bit here. I take my metal hooks. Look, I lock them on. 1, 2, boom. And we're good to go. If you want to hide this strap, you certainly may. Now look, we're going to take this. We're sitting down. We're not blocking the seat back. Look, the TV in the seat back. Look, I take this. I insert my pillow. I reach up. I pull this down. Adjust the headrest however I want. And good night, you guys. Holy cow. Now, I'm a side sleeper, so watch. Little pull, and I'm gone. Friends, the only thing better than this is to have equipped in your sleeper hold these 3 patches. Cole, I'm coming to you. Look at this, you guys. I need to show you what these come with. Look, look. Look, look, look. Which patch would you use, you guys? You guys enter in the comments right now. Instagram, I see all of you guys. Enter in the comments which patch you like the most. Which one would you use? If you were flying, which one would you use? Facebook, YouTube. Let me know which one you would get down with, you guys. Which patch would you use, you guys? Holy cow. So right now, let's say I want wake for food. I'm hungry, but I'm tired. Check this out. So I want to be woken up, because you know what happens when you sleep and the meal cart passes you by? Are you kidding me? Look, do not disturb. Oh, wrong one. I'm hungry. Look, 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 look. Wake for food. Wake for food. Cole, tell me you see that right there? Yep. Holy cow. Beautifully golden embroidered patches. Why did we choose gold? King of the jungle. Lion. Golden mane. King of travel pillows. Why did we choose the lion as the logo for the sleeper hold? Any guesses? Number 1. It's a lion with a sleep mask on. Number 1. King of the jungle, king of travel pillows. Number 1. Number 2. Lions sleep for up to 20 hours a day.
That I didn't know.
Welcome to the sleeper hold launch party. Number 3, Mata Leão.
That one I know.
Is the name of a jiu-jitsu technique. It's the Portuguese literal translation for lion killer. It's a technique where you put a choke on someone's neck and they go to sleep. Mata Leão is the name of the thing. Everything about this travel pillow was calling my name lion, 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 lion. So I'm like, yo, let's do a lion logo, put a sleep mask on him, and create a travel pillow as disruptive as possible.
That's great.
You feel me?
I do.
Versus, oh, seat sleeper, or oh, snooze off and have a good night, or the sleeping device.
Fluffy,
No.
Fluffy.
What? Fluffy, fluffy, night, night, sleep cloud, pillow, travel. Forget all that. Forget all that, you guys. What's happening right here? Oh, you move this a little bit? Caramba.
No idea.
Hold on, we lost Instagram. Stand by, guys. 1, 1, 1. Boom, boom, boom. Tá apertando o botão aqui atrás. Okay. All right, you guys. So we're back on Instagram Live. Is it good? We're good?
Yeah,
so you guys, so this is the whole point, ladies and gentlemen. What the heck is going on with traveling? So let's transition. Watch this. This is the apparatus when used on an airplane with no adjustable headrest. We can go around the back. Look, let me take you guys to the car. Is that cool? Should we travel? Eddie can take this one here.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. And we're going. Coming this way, you guys. Come to the car. Another car. I bought this for $250 on eBay. Found this in, this was in I think it was Minnesota. They shipped it over, or Ohio. Check it out. So you guys, if you're traveling in a car, road trip, Eddie, you want to adjust there just a tad. Road trip, you guys, you know how it is. You're on the road trip with your family, bring it over. There you guys are. Cool. So you're on a road trip with your family. You want to take a little nap in the car. You deserve to. Check this out. Coming around the back, you take this, you wrap it around the back right here. Look, look, look. We're wrapping this around. We're connecting this. This goes right at your desired height right here on the headrest, right? The standard car seat headrest. You pull this tighter and tighter until it's nice. Look, look. Tight. Connection principle. If you can connect to it, you can sleep with it. That's the rule, you guys, when it comes to the sleeper hold. Check this out. We take our sleeper hold eye mask. Look, we hook it on right here. Boom, boom, boom. And we flip it to the rear. We are good to go. You sit down. Look, you put your feet up right here. Yeah, right. I wish my car had this level of foot control. Look, this goes in. In goes my pillow. I look up. Oh my gosh, you guys. Which patch do I have right now? Wake for food?
Yeah.
I like that. So Eve is driving. I'm passed out over here. If you want to tighten it up, simply grab this, adjust a little bit back, put it right here, and I'm gone. Holy cow. Fully connect. No bobblehead allowed. Cannot bob if I try. How much neck pressure do you guys see right now? How much squeeze around my neck does anybody see? Zero. How much hot congestion and heat? Zero. That's the whole point, you guys. There is no pressure. There is no heat. It's just comfort and bobblehead prevention and perfect soft eye covers with blackout mask. And if I want to watch a movie or I want to enjoy a conversation with my wife while she's driving the car, I can do that right here. And when I pass out, I'll just ask her to reach over and flip this right down. Holy cow, you guys. Unbelievable experience. So the point is this. From a car perspective, one aspect to be reminded of is from a safety perspective, it may not be ideal to use the metal hooks in an automobile. Because if you get into a car crash, for your benefit, you want to allow your head to whip forward, right? So you don't want it to remain restricted. Well, lucky for you, I'm coming to you guys. Lucky for you, every sleeper hold comes equipped. Look at this, you guys. With these plastic breakaway hooks in this beautiful little bag. Look at that. So you have your hooks in your bag, in your sleeper hold travel case, always with you. And what happens is when you want to use this in an automobile, you take 10 seconds, you take off the metal hooks, you replace it with the plastic hooks. It's that simple. Required for automobile use for your safety. And that way, if you get into an automobile accident, the clips break away. Head bobs forward and you're good to go. We can replace the clips easily and you're going to be safe because your head will remain unrestricted during an automobile collision if, God forbid, something like that were to happen. And every sleeper hold comes equipped with these awesome little plastic clips, you guys. Yes, unbelievable. I know. Let's go to the office chair, you guys. Join me in the office. Because let's be honest, sometimes we're at the office and we deserve a little nap.
You know what happened?
Tell me.
Because 2 times during the day, in the morning around 10 and around 4 p.m., the temperature in the body gets higher, and then that's why the body needs a little rest. 2
Interesting.
times per day.
So there you go. Dr. Eddie has said.
No, not Dr. Eddie.
So you can bring it back a little, Eddie. So bring it back a little bit. So you guys, Eddie's pointing out that multiple times throughout the day, your temperature rises. That's why you feel a little bit lethargic. Not to mention, for me, it's after lunch, right? If I get down with sushi or I get some good food, the whole thing is like, boom, happy tummy. And inside there, it's like, we need to digest this. So all the blood goes there. My brain gets a little tired. So check this out. Office chair. Take the sleeper hold. It's called a H-lock. That was called an X-lock. That's called a loop lock. And all of these variations are easily accessible on the QR code on the back of your sleeper hold carry case. So every single carry case has the QR code. Look at that. Come on back. Thank you very much. Come on back. every sleep, the carry case comes with that. So you always can scan to be reminded of these configurations. Now, what I make very clear, you guys, in the tutorial is that it's just the beginning. Jiu-jitsu is infinite. Sleeper hold is infinite. That's what's crazy, you guys. It's only as limited as your imagination. Because if you can connect to it, you can sleep in it. It's that simple. Join me here for the H-lock. Check this out. So I come under, look, the neck. Look, look, look. I come down the face of the headrest. I loosen it up a little bit. I cut across, and I buckle in. And now, look, I'm going to pull it tight. Boom. I see the H, 2 verticals and 1 horizontal. Quick little lock around the neck. And this now, look, you can do whatever you want. This isn't going anywhere, you guys. To be honest, you should have 1 sleeper hold for airplanes, permanently in your travel carry-on bag. 1 sleeper hold at your office, permanently affixed to your chair. And 1 sleeper hold in the trunk of your car, permanently ready and available for use on long road trips when you need them most and you realize your head is bobbing the entire time. So once you lock on with your H-lock, check this out. You're going to take your mask. Look, you're going to hook it in right here. Boom. You're going to hook it in right here. Boom. You're going to slide this up and you're going to slide right on back there. And now you're going to come on in. You're going to sit down, recline in your office chair, take your pillow, insert it, put your head back, reach up, grab, and good night. Adjust if you need to, depending on your head size. And you guys, I'm literally gone right here. What does it say on my forehead?
Wait for food. We can change that to I'm meditating.
Give me the do not disturb, please. Thank you. You guys, check this out. Come on in nice and close. I find my patches right here. How's that look, Cole?
Looks great.
Imagine being at the office and actually wearing and your boss walks up and looks at you wearing the sleeper hold with do not disturb on it.
You are brainstorming some new ideas.
Holy.
Big heads?
What's that?
Can it fit big heads?
Yes, I have a really big head. When you guys look at me like, and this is like no judgment zone, like Kenny has a small head, Cole has a small head. You have a small head.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think yes. I have when you look at my head, it's just kind of clunky, you know. So you guys, yes, it fits huge heads, fits my head, fits small heads, fits all heads. You guys, I've tried it on very small heads, tried it on really big heads. It's good to go. These adjustable side straps are remarkable. We can adjust here and go all the way to here. Like, look at this. I would not need this much space. Look at this. Look at how much space there's behind my head. See all that? That's how big of a head it could fit. Look. How does that look, Cole? You can see it? Yeah. It's crazy, right? You can fit another entire head in here. So the answer is yes. All right? So anyways, we're good to go on that. Let's go back to the airplane, you guys. This is freaking crazy what's going down right now. We're on Kickstarter today, right? We just launched at 6 a.m. It's 12:40 right now. And guess what? We're cranking right now on Kickstarter. What we have is called the Super Early Bird Specials. Now, what does that mean, Super Early Bird? That means people who support Sleeper Hold the earliest in this operation, the people who get down with us the earliest, get the best discounts. That's what's so exciting. So you're getting down with Sleeper Hold right now. You're getting down with it up to 60% off the retail price of the Sleeper Hold. And that's just bonkers, you guys. So I'll take you back to the airplane over here. We'll sit down for a second. And let me just explain to you guys who are just joining us. Thanks for joining us. If you've already been with us for a long time, for the last 2.5 hours, it's time for you to go buy a Sleeper Hold. Okay, go pledge to the Sleeper Hold. You can get a 1X Sleeper Hold 1. You can buy a pair, 2 Sleeper Holds for a greater discount. You can buy 4 Sleeper Holds for 60% off retail price. And every Sleeper Hold, you have the option to add on the patches, right? The forehead patches, this do not disturb, sorry for snoring, wake for food. You have the option to deal with all of those. So the point is you can add more Sleeper Holds. And in terms of gifting, you guys, let's be honest. Is there a better gift than the gift of deep sleep in every seat? I don't know one. You might say, oh, I want to gift them a trip to Italy. Not in economy. Not without the Sleeper Hold. So this is my point, you guys. A trip to Italy is great, but the Sleeper Hold is on every trip. It's first class sleep in every seat. This is the whole point. Now you can upgrade to first class and pay, $8,000 for a ticket to Italy, Or you can buy the economy seat and get your sleeper hold for $29. And you get to keep it after the trip to Italy. I don't know. Am I too energetic today, or is this normal? You guys, let me see. I want to show, just for our friends who are coming in right now, you guys, I don't know what to say to you guys other than, let me get a sip of water, and then we're going to keep this party rolling. Are there any questions? Are there any questions? Okay. Little bit of water, little bit of water.
Some people are asking, they're so eager for it. Can I get mine by mid-August? I'm flying New Zealand in July.
You guys, the only way you're going to get one mid-August is if you come to Gracie University and you choke me out and you take my personal prototype, this one right here. We don't have them right now, you guys. It's simple. If I had them, I would ship them out. They're being made. Now that we passed our funding goal of $50,000, the factory has the green light and they're going. Off they go. Okay, the question is, how many are we going to make? And that's up to you guys. How many do you guys need? That's the only question we got to ask right here. So let me tell you how this all started. I was with my wife, Eve. We were on an airplane. I saw a guy next to me. He was sitting next to me with this one right here. Very much like this, but it was an inflatable one. This guy's sitting down, you guys, literally, look at this. Bobbing his head the whole time. And I'm right here sitting next to him, and I'm like, look, listen. I need to record this guy, and I need to invent the solution to bobblehead. Because the fact that this guy had a pillow on his neck and was bobbing disastrously the entire time, for me, when I saw that, all I'm thinking of is, this is ridiculous. This is crazy. This guy has a pillow that he was lied to. Somebody told him, oh, you're going to sleep deeply in the airplane. And not only was he not sleeping deeply, it was actually keeping him awake. It was actually a disaster. So he's over here bobbing his head the whole time. I filmed him. I recorded him. I was recording him privately. At one point he woke up and I thought he caught me filming him, but he didn't, luckily. And if he did, luckily I know jiu-jitsu, right? So we were straight. But you guys, I sent that video of this guy bobbing. Ask Eve, ask my wife. I sent the video to Eve right when we landed, and I said, baby, we're going to invent the solution to bobblehead. And like all my good ideas, she just laughed it off and said, oh, honey, you're so cute. And I'm like, no, I'm actually serious. I'm not trying to be cute. This is a real problem that Americans and the world is suffering from. Kickstarter.com right now, you guys, we're going live. Let me see another one. So then you have all these other, you guys, when I started doing research on all the pillows that were out there, and you would not believe. What am I doing here, you guys? Be honest. Does this look like it stops head bob? No. No, it's too fluffy, too soft. Doesn't even stop my head bob. Give me something else, quick. Something else. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this, how creative they're getting. They're really, and here's the crazy part. All of them are aiming in the same direction. Support the jaw. That's not it, you guys. They're missing the target. You don't want to support the jaw. Look at this. Look at how crazy. Look at this idea. You put this around your neck. You go under and you lock it in. And their claim is that if you're leaning back a little bit, this has like a plastic spine core. And their idea, Kenny gave me this one, but he gave it to me as a joke because he knows I would never sleep with this because it's so uncomfortable for me. Look. So it has a plastic core, but it's actually quite hard. I can kind of feel it. And here's the problem, you guys. If you lean to the side, it works a little bit. But if my head starts to go forward, it's back to the same head bob, you guys. Absolute ineffective for the intended purpose. The only way I could see this working is if you put one on this one, another one underneath, and a third one on this side.
Crazy.
But then the question is, do you want to sleep like that? Do you want to be that guy on the plane?
No.
I don't either. It looks like you broke your neck. And they're like, yo, who is this guy? Why is he flying with a broken neck?
Or everybody wants to be a cat. The movie.
You guys, look at this one. Look at this one, you guys. This is crazy. I thought it was a cat carrier. You put your cat in the big hole and you carry this onto the plane. No, look at this. You put it on your thighs. Your arm go through the hole. You guys, this is crazy.
I can see this one happen the same happened with Brian.
Right. Yeah, because my friend Brian, T-City, was sleeping. He put the tray down. You know, in front of you, you have the tray that you eat on. He put that tray down, and he did this. And someone reclined the chair on his head, collapsing his cervical spine, crushing him. He woke up and freaking in a jolt. He felt like he was getting crushed in a trash compactor in the middle of his attempted sleeping operation at 30,000 feet. And he woke up and pushed the chair, and the guy turned around. Hey man, why are you pushing my chair? And Brian said, man, you almost killed me. You almost broke my neck. So the point is, this whole idea of leaning forward with anything like this, please, you guys, keep that out of my life. So instead, sleeper hold. Everything comes in a beautiful carry case. Look at that carry case. Look at that carry case. We're on Kickstarter right now, you guys. Super early bird specials, up to 60% off the sleeper hold. You're never going to see these prices again. So I'm telling you right now, the travel pillow of all travel pillows has arrived, and it's it. It all comes in a convenient little carry case. Look, beautiful little thing. You attach this onto your carry-on, and inside, first thing you take out is your sleep strap, a very simple little strap with 2 buckles on it. And the irony is, the simplicity of this configuration is why it's so effective, just like jiu-jitsu. Follow me into the airplane. So check this out. We take our strap, adjust the headrest. You're going to go behind the left flap, the left wing, and you hang it down the face just like that. Simple. Bring the rest of it around the other side, pull it right on in. Lift this up, attach, close the buckle. You're done. You're done. You're done, you guys. It's that simple. It doesn't get any simpler than that. You're already locked on. So now, look at this. Goes in here. You can hide the straps if you want. And that's there for the rest of your flight, you guys. It is that simple. I don't know what to say. It's so simple, a kid can do it. Look, now you take your sleep mask, check it out, you attach it onto the strap, because here's the whole point. Once you create your anchor points, this now becomes, I feel like it's Transformer the movie.
Yes.
Where the seat is transformed into something. And I pass out. That's what it feels like. It feels like we're taking something simple and we're making it spectacular.
I agree.
You feel me? It's just a transformative process. So amazing, you guys. So I take my pillow now that I've strapped in. And by the way, for those wondering, this does not attach or block, sorry, it does not block the TV in the seat back. Right? Go, Eddie, go back there.
Sure.
Take a seat over there in the corner. Back in the corner, back in the corner. Right, take a seat lower. Take a seat low, right there. Can you see your TV?
I see.
How's your movie?
Great.
Great.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
How's your sleep? Thank you. Next person. He's lost it. He's bobbing back there all day long, you guys. No sleeper hold. I'm telling you guys, the number of people who get jealous when I fly and they see the sleeper holds, it's unbelievable. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. Flight attendants, pilots, you name it, other passengers, in economy, in business class. When I'm sitting up front, right, in business class sometimes, and I'm sitting next to someone else, and they look, because even business class, if you're flying domestic business class, I'm not talking about international flatbed, right, different story. Domestic business class, where the seat, instead of going back 10 degrees, it goes back 20 degrees, like a little bit more, right, you're still not enough recline to prevent the head bob. Every business class traveler knows what I'm talking about. It still sucks up in the front, right? The seats are wider, you have more space, you get better food, you get free alcohol, or in my case, you get free watermelon juice. But the point is, it still sucks because your head still bobs when you're tired. Not with the sleeper hold. Look, in goes the sleeper hold pillow, down comes the eye mask, and look at this, you guys. I loosen up, I relax my traps, take my arms off the armrest and put them in the hole here, and just, I am gone. Holy cow, you guys. Wake me up when we land. I'm a side sleeper, so I take my pillow, watch, I pull it to the side, and now I just lean into that. Like, I feel like I have support here. And to be clear, you guys, it's not pressuring. Do you guys understand? There's no pressure on my head. There is no pressure. It's just support. This is what I want you guys to understand. Support is the key. People have asked, oh, is it elastic? No, there is no elasticity to these straps. Why not? That's by design. If you have elastic, the problem is when you pull it tight, it's squeezing your head. And then when you loosen it up, your head is falling forward. So there is no happy medium with elastic. It's either squeezing you to hold your head up, or it's so loose that your head is still bobbing. With the sleeper hold, it's 100% durable construction. There's no elasticity anywhere. There's Velcro, and there's, straps, durable straps, and there's buckles, and there's this padded sleep mask, but none of it has any give, because you don't want give. You want support, soft support, right? When you're on a massage table, there's no give. It's just soft and it's supportive, right? There's a little foam. Just like we have foam interior, there's a foam core to this padded eye mask so that your head is perfectly supported, they mount, but there's so little pressure because I'm not being squeezed, I'm just being supported, you guys. Holy cow. I can't even describe what it feels like, Eddie, to be seated on the planet Earth in a vertical posture and my head not fall. It's very, how do we say this? It's an out of this world experience.
For a bunch of people.
Do you understand? It doesn't make sense to my brain. It's almost like, wait a minute, why isn't my head falling? And then when you really sit back and think about it, sleeperhold.com. It just makes sense. And these are the eye masks. Look at this. This is the movie flaps. I flip these up and I can watch a movie right now. And what better than to watch a movie with perfect head support the entire time. So I like to rest and lean my head when I watch a movie. So I'm just chilling right here. If you don't, you just tighten up these straps however you want and you can tighten them up. But for me, I like to just kind of lean into my side. Now I'm watching the movie. Drop this up right here and I'm good to go. And when I'm ready to go to sleep, you guys, I'm just let's say you start to doze. You know how you doze off when you watch TV, right? It's a great way to clear your mind. So I'm dozing. Look, reach up with one hand, drop the flaps. Wake me up when we land. I sleep 2.5 hours at a time, you guys. When I sleep on a plane, I don't sleep for 10 minutes. I don't bob for 20 minutes. I'm in deep sleep, REM cycles, 2.5 hours, sometimes more. I am gone, you guys. Kenny, are you gone when you sleep?
Yeah.
Only with the sleeper hold, though.
Only with the sleeper.
That's how we get down. Now look over here, you guys. If you have shorter travelers, look at this. Shorter travelers, check this out. We're coming in. Take this off. Okay, typically, this is recommended for ages 13 and up. But if you have some really short 13-year-old travelers in your family, check this out. Look, you attach down below. Look, attach down below. Look, boom, beautiful. You put the pillow in, and now you're fully situated right here, you guys, for a short traveler. And if they're on their mobile device or their iPad, their technology, talk about the benefits and the beauty of their head not bobbing forward and having tech neck. Right? That perfect cervical alignment for safety reasons. Look at this. When you're done, look how easy. I'm going to take it off. One clip. And just to be clear, you're going to sleep so good on the plane, you guys, that I have to warn you now. When you wake up and you land, most of the time when I wake up, it's from the wheels hitting the tarmac like this. You hit the thing, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, we made it. Okay. And you wake up and you realize, okay, it's time to get off the plane. That's how I wake up. It jolts me because we land on the tarmac. A little scary at times, but I'm so deeply sleeping that what do you expect? It's worth the price, I'll tell you that much. It's worth the price. The jolt is worth the price. When I get off, I always remember the sleeper hold. Remember the sleeper hold. Remember the sleeper hold. Did I show the patches on this round or no?
I don't think so.
You guys, let me show you the patches. Holy cow. Come with me. Oh my gosh, you guys. For those of you just joining us right now, look at this. Optional add-on patches with all sleeper holds. You can choose to get yours with these Velcro patches. Look at this. Which patch would you use? Write it down right now in the comments, you guys. Write it down in the comments right now. Which patch would you use in your flight? Wake for food, do not disturb, or sorry for snoring. You know you're guilty, you guys. If we're guilty, hey. But guess what? That's not your problem. Whose problem is this? Your neighbor's. Who doesn't have a sleeper hold. Put it in the comments, you guys. Which one are you going to do? Check this out. So all of these come with your sleeper hold. And what's crazy, you guys, check this out. Look, your sleeper hold has a special built-in pocket. So this is your carry case, right? Everything comes with a carry case. And inside the carry case, there's a special pocket. And that pocket has a little sleeve. And in that sleeve lives your sleeper hold eye mask patches. Okay, so that's the beauty of this. If you get the patches, they have a place in your carry case. So they don't get stuck at the bottom of the bundle. Cool? So when you want one of these, look at this. All you do is you take your patch. And I know this looks so soft, you didn't even recognize that integrated into every sleeper hold mask is this Velcro loop on the mask here. So you click 1, click 2, and look at that. Talk to me, Cole. You see that?
Looks great.
Wake for food. How important is this patch, Eddie? Let's be honest.
A lot.
Because how many times have you slept and the meal cart passed by?
A bunch.
And when you wake up, they say, oh, Edgy, I'm so sorry. We wanted to serve you, but you were sleeping. We didn't want to wake you up. There's only one thing worse than that, which is what? You're sleeping.
The opposite.
The opposite. You're sleeping, and they wake you up for food, but you ate at the airport. So you don't even need food right now. So for that case, look which one we use, Cole. Do not disturb, you guys. One of my favorite patches if I don't want to be disturbed. Because when I'm tired, I don't want food. I want deep sleep in my seat. Doesn't matter if it's a window seat, aisle seat, center seat, economy, business class. If it has something to attach onto, we're attaching onto it. I guarantee you that. Take this one off. Unbelievable, right? You guys can thank Eddie for the patch idea. He was like, Henner, put some patches so that people know whether to wake you up or not. I said, Eddie, I like that idea. He brought it. He brought it. Look at this. When you're done, remember, when you get off the plane, what's the most important thing, Cole? When you wake up and get off the plane, what do you do? Don't forget your sleeper hold. Thank you. Somebody count to 3.
1.
Too slow. We're already back. We already took it off. Kenny's laughing in the back, you guys. You guys, count to, you know who I got with that joke too? The Sharks.
Oh, yes.
Hey, how cool is that? That both of my Shark Tank pitches, I haven't gone on Shark Tank for this yet, but you manifest it, right? We're going to manifest it. Both of my Shark Tank pitches are going to have the 1, 2, 3 line in there. I'll become known for the 1, 2, 3 guy on Shark Tank. That's crazy. Anyway, so here we are. Now, a number one question we get, Henner, what if the airplane doesn't have the adjustable headrest, which is for our standard configuration? Well, 2 things I got to say about that. Number 1, throw me the other one, please. Yes. You guys, believe it or not, one of the number 1 trap... 190,000! You guys, we just passed 190,000 on Kickstarter funding. This morning at 6 a.m. we launched 190K. Holy cow! Oh my gosh, you guys. This is crazy. It all started with one little video, one guy next to me bobbing his head, and of course, years of suffering myself from bobblehead. And just saying this is what we said, you guys. And I want everyone to listen to me right now. Forget the pillow for a second. Every problem is a technique waiting to be discovered. Bobblehead is a problem. Sleeper hold is a solution. The solutions don't come to those who don't believe they're meant to be discovered.
That's beautiful. Yeah, very powerful.
You feel me? The solutions only come to the people who believe there is supposed to be a better way. Now, the reason why my wife and I invented this is because of the jiu-jitsu DNA, you guys. All my life, chokes, arm bars, headlocks, takedowns, controls, sweeps, escapes, everything, you're stuck in these bad positions, right? And in every position, the question is always the same. What is the most efficient way to accomplish the objective of overcoming our opponent in this challenging scenario? Okay, that's everyone's question, every jiu-jitsu situation. So then what you learn over time is when you're in a problem situation or a lock or a hold, all you're thinking about is where's the opportunity here? It's not about what the problem is, right? The problem is, we understand it, simple, done. The question is, where is the opportunity to make the most of this situation and improve our position and escape or win as a result of the reality that we're presented with? That's always the real question. But most people, when they get stuck in an armbar, they panic and they tap out. No. When you get stuck in an armbar, you're thinking, okay, this is bad, but there's got to be an option here. You have to have that optimistic mind frame about creating a solution. I did this with Quick Flip, the sweatshirt that turns into a backpack. It's my show. I can do whatever I want. So look, you guys, this is Quick Flip. It's a hoodie, right? When the hoodie comes off, how do you normally carry it? You tie it around your waist. Great, but not for me. I didn't want to get down with that. So look what I did. I invented a hoodie that instead of going around your waist, in goes your hoodie, one flip, and out comes your fully functional backpack, you guys. QuickFlipApparel.com. We sell these direct to consumer. We also do custom wholesale where we can put your logo on the bag. Talk to Jordan, talk to Jocelyn. They get down. We have an amazing team. You put this on, now it's a functional backpack. The point is, sleeper hold and Quick Flip, they're the same, you guys. And both of them are jiu-jitsu. This is my point. It's all mindset. If you encounter a problem and you panic and freeze, That's one DNA. But if you encounter a problem and the first question is, where's the opportunity here? Where's the breakthrough? Where's the hidden technique? Where's the gem in this setback or in this challenge or in this obstacle? And when you approach the world with that mindset, I'm telling you right now, life is a lot better with jiu-jitsu in your arsenal. The 32 Principles of Jiu-Jitsu Applied to Life and Business, my book, first ever book, is coming out August 22nd, which teaches all about this, the principles of jiu-jitsu applied to life and business. I had to plug it right now because the sleeper hold is a product of my application. Someone count to 3. Too slow. We're already back to the hoodie from the backpack. The sleeper hold is a manifestation of these jiu-jitsu principles in another form. When I saw the guys head bobbing, $190,000 raised on Kickstarter right now, 3,455 backers. All of you guys are going to get sleeper holds. Some of you ordered 3, 4, 5, 10 sleeper holds for your family. Thank you. I wouldn't accept the head bob anymore, and it's clear that America and the rest of the world won't accept the head bob anymore either. And if you're going to stop a head bob, should we choke each other with these pillows?
Please, no.
Or gentle, perfect support at the top of the forehead with perfect cervical alignment, perfect lordosis, and deep sleep in your seat. This is the whole point. Back to my point that I was making before the other points and those other side points. People ask, Henner, what about the airplanes that don't have the built-in adjustable headrests? It's a reasonable question. It's not the only question, but it's a reasonable one. What the heck do we do when there is no headrest? Check this out. Look, this goes in. This exists all over America right now. People are selling these right now. U-shaped memory foam with Velcro straps. So one of the top selling pillows in America currently already does this attachment. So they're already doing what I'm proposing, but they're doing it wrong. They're doing it at the neck. They're doing it in the way that does not effectively stop the head from bobbing with the greatest amount of leverage. Look at this. I'm going to try to sneak in here so you can get a sense of what they're trying to do. Look, 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 look. Look, 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 look. Boom. What the heck is going on here, dude? Click. All right, you guys. Look. So this is what they're trying to sell. Look, I'll even tighten this up. Hold on. Something like this. All right. Look. So now you're sitting in your chair. If you're short enough, right? I'm kind of tall, so I'm not really getting in here that easily. Look at this. Neck pressure. This is a cord across my neck. This is crazy that this is for sale. Look. And how much head bob does this look like it stops? I'm sleeping on it's choking me, and I'm sleeping on my neighbor's shoulder. This is crazy. But the whole point I was trying to make is that there are current devices sold in America, prominently sold throughout the world, look, that are attaching to the headrest. This is their current sales pitch, is that it does this. So I guess my point is, if this is already a thing, but it just doesn't stop the head bob with as much alavanca or leverage, then the sleeper hold, which supports the head perfectly at the top, the sleeper hold is delivering on the promise that these guys tried to make but fell short on. That's what I feel we're doing. That's my opinion. Curious what your guys' opinion is once you have a sleeper hold in your carry-on travel accessory. Now, some people say, Henner, what if this thing doesn't exist? What if you don't have a headrest at all? Check it out. Come on in. Join me right here. Look, look, look. Opening, coming around. Look, look. Loosening it up. Lock it on right here. And pull tight. So what happens is I'm not attaching to the headrest. I'm going around the seat back. Now, to be clear, this option does not work when there's a TV in the seat back. That's why we prefer to lock onto the headrest. Make sense? So this is the secondary configuration, which works when there is no TV in the seat back. But check it out. Once you lock on, you take your mask right here. Look, we attach it right here. Click, boom. Other side, click, boom. And now this goes to the rear. Again, sitting down, take your airplane pillow, lean back, lock it in, put my head back. Look, look, look. Pull this down, adjust my side straps, close this off, You guys, wake me up when we land. I'm gone right here. My head can lean on either side or straight forward or straight back. But wherever I go, when I start to fall, it just catches me. And this configuration is when you don't have the built-in adjustable headrest. Don't rest your arms on the armrest. Put them in your lap. It avoids cutting off your circulation. Leave your legs out here, shoulders down, everything relaxed. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Deep sleep in every seat, from first class to last class. If you can find a way to connect, you are gonna sleep in that seat. It's all about the simple design. Connect and you're gone. When you're done, take this off, stand up. Look, go over here, detach. This comes off and we're gone. Oh, Henner, what happens if we get out of the airplane and now we're in Colorado going to the mountains and we're gonna drive there? So now we're on the road trip. You take your strap, look, you take your pillow, you take your simple design. Come with me to the car, you guys. We're going. We're going to the car. We're going to the car. Here we are. Hey, everyone. Welcome to my automobile. Okay? You're a passenger in a car. Never do this if you're the driver. Take your seat strap. Look. Wrap it around. Connect on the headrest. You guys, could that be any easier? Connect, pinch, and pull. Done. Now we're locked on. So now what does this mean? What do I have here? This is your connection. Connection principle means what? If you can connect to it, you can sleep in it. Look at this, you guys. So now, here we have our sleep mask. Boom. Sleep mask. Boom. And we're going. Look. Here we go. Take this, attach it. Boom. We're attached to the car seat, you guys. Yes, I did buy this car seat on eBay, $285. They shipped it over here from wherever they were, in Ohio, Cincinnati, somewhere. I lean back, I take this, I insert my airplane pillow. Look, I reach up, I grab, I pull down, open this up, adjust, lock it up, and I'm gone, you guys. My head cannot bob forward, but here's the best part. There's no restriction on my forehead. It's not squeezing. There's no constriction, but there is restriction, if that makes sense. It restricts my head from bobbing, but it is not squeezing at the same time. It's completely loose. And this is one of the most important features of the sleeper hold, is that it supports your head without squeezing your head. And the reason for this is because there's no elastic in the design. If this were elastic in the bands or the straps, it would be constantly squeezing my head into the chair. Unacceptable. I don't want to be squeezed. I want to be supported. And that's what we have with the sleeper hold. So I'm gone right here. If I want to watch the road or talk to my wife, I can lift the flaps and I'm good to go. When it's time to go back to sleep, simply drop these flaps and we're gone. This goes up into the rear here. I can't wait for you guys to have your own sleeper holds. You guys, it's going to change your life forever. Literally, first class sleep in every seat. As long as you can attach to it, you can sleep in it. Look, take this off, one pop, gone. Oh, but Henner, what if I have a shorter traveler in an automobile? What if we have a short person, right? Recommended, official recommendation is ages 13 and up. Feel me? My attorneys made me make that very clear. 13 and up is the official recommendation. However, if you have some very short 13-year-olds and you want to help them sleep in the back without bobbing their heads, all you have to do is find something to attach this onto. Look, I have a connection, which means I have deep sleep. We take our mask, we insert it here, we lock it in. Look, we're connected and we're good to go. Insert the pillow, look, and we're there. Holy cow, short traveler, perfect. Deep sleep in their seat, they're good to go. When they're done, pop the locks and we're coming right off. Don't forget your sleeper hold in the car, unless it's your car, not a rental. You can leave it there as long as you want, you guys. It's that simple. Now, here, some of you are wondering, but Henner, if you're in a car and you use the sleeper hold and you get into an accident, is that dangerous to have your head be restricted from flopping forward in a natural whiplash that would happen during most automobile collisions? Yes, you don't want to have your head fully restricted. So, guess what we did, you guys? Look at this. I'm coming to you. Guess what we did, you guys? We include in every, look at this, in every sleeper hold kit, comes this plastic, look at this, breakaway plastic clips. Isn't that awesome? So that when you use this, instead of using the metal clips that come with your sleeper hold, and it all comes in this little cool plastic bag, right? So this plastic bag will be inside your sleeper hold for all of you guys. And what's awesome is that you replace these clips. When for use in automobiles, you simply take off the metal ones. Look at this. You simply take off the metal hooks that come on every one of them, and you replace it with these ones. So you're good to go, 100%. And then you are straight. Put this back right here. You guys, join me in the office. Let's go in the office. So come on in. Check this out. Because once you go to the airplane, you fly to your destination. Once you reach your destination, what happens? You get in the car. You drive to your destination, right? Once you arrive at your destination, you're a hardworking person, so you have to do some work. So you're at your office chair. Look what you do. You take your strap. That was the X lock. This was what's called a loop lock, when you loop around the seat back. Now I'm going to show you the H lock. Check this out. You hold this in front. Look, look, look. Under the neck. Watch closely. Come right down the face of the headrest. And look at the back over here. How beautiful. You close the buckle in the rear. And you just pull one time. And you see the H, 2 vertical straps and 1 horizontal strap. Top label is right there. Perfect H lock. Look how, listen to the sound. Perfect connection. We're good to go. So now what's next? Take your strap, loosen up the side straps a little bit on your sleeper hold mask. Cool. And now you take this and you attach it right here. Boom. 1, 2.
So you use the metal or plastic clips in the office?
I use the plastic clips only in the car. Great question. So for me, I'm using the metal clips everywhere except for automobile use, right? In an airplane, I'm using the metal clips. They're durable. You use them all the time. You're good to go. In the office, I'm not worried about crashing into any cars. I'm just chilling right here. And in an automobile, the highest likelihood of an accident, probably 100 to 1, right? Compared to an airplane accident, is a car accident. So that's why we have the included plastic clips. If you want to use the plastic clips in an airplane, you know, be my guest. They work anywhere. They're the same, you know. They just, when you crash, poof, they're going to break, right? The weight of your head at a collision at a high speed is going to bust right through those plastic clips. But in normal use, they're very durable and they work perfectly fine. Cool? So now I'm in my office chair. I'm inserting this pillow. Look, right here. I'm reaching back. I'm looking up. Look, you guys. And I'm pulling it straight down. Holy cow. Ah. Oh my gosh. Now, some of you are wondering, where can I get a job that allows me to sleep at my desk like that? Well, that's a question I don't have the answer to, friends. I can only answer the question about how to sleep when you're permitted. But let's be honest. Even if you're not sleeping, my friend Mike was like, Henner, I want the sleeper hold just to be at my desk. Look at my posture. Look at this. I'm not supporting my head. This is being supported. You see, it doesn't fall. It's just being supported. So there's no pressure on my cervical spine, the vertebrae, and the discs between my cervical spine vertebrae. There's no pressure on those discs, if that makes sense, versus if I'm holding my head like this. Now, the weight of the head is all being burdened at the neck. But when you have the sleeper hold and you lean forward, the burden of holding your head up rests on the apparatus and not on your cervical spine. Or at least not to the same degree as it would if you didn't have the apparatus. That's what's so amazing, you guys. So listen, office chair application, gaming chairs, any chair, any seat that has something. We're talking buses, trains, cars, planes, any seat that has something like this to lock onto, we got your back, you guys. It's so crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Everything changes with the sleeper hold in your life. I'm going to get up. I'm going to go around the back right here. I'm going to take you guys back to the airplane over here. So check this out. Look, one pop, boop, boop, boop. And this comes right off the top. And we're good to go. Look how easy it disassembles. Boom. And then it all goes right back into its carry case. And we're gone, ladies and gentlemen. We are gone. So friends, what's crazy is that I could keep going because the energy is still here and I'm so excited to be sharing this with you guys. But I think this is where we just got to let you guys go. We have to let you guys go to Kickstarter.com, make your pledge, join the family, and the rest is history, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Kenny, are there any questions before we wrap up?
I have one.
Yes.
Can we make a joke for parents that has kids and they have a hard time to sleep and say, hey, you guys use those two guys right here and let's see who's going to sleep first?
Yes, but only over the ages of 13.
Yeah, but
13 and up. Yes. Eddie's reminding us 13 and up. Kids, you guys, 13 and up, they can use the sleeper hold. They're going to love it. It's amazing. Any other questions, Kenny?
Can we get it timed? How long it takes?
Yeah, you guys want to see me do a fast one?
Oh,
Let's do it. Let's do a fast one.
okay.
Sure. Yeah, so Kenny, you want to do this too? You can do this on the other one, on the other camera too. Yeah, set yourself up right here. Are you focused? You're good? Cool. So Kenny is going to get his other camera ready. Cool. And you guys can time me officially here. This will be this is the timed application of the sleeper hold, full speed. Okay, you have a clock or you have a timer?
I got one.
Okay, when I say go, you can do it. Let's see how fast I can sleeper hold, connect, and go to sleep. You ready? Hold on. And action. I'm gone.
Seconds.
How long?
12 seconds.
12 seconds, you guys.
That's great.
That's crazy, dude. How long did you think it was going to take?
Like a minute.
A minute.
How about
12?
1-7?
Start the timer.
All right, let's do it.
Done.
I did it really.
He didn't even press go, dude. All right, you guys. I think we're wrapping up. Right now, as we leave off here, we're at $193,000, 159 with 3,511 backers, you guys. I can't say thank you enough. Come on in, Cole.
We're not leaving it until we crack 200.
No, bro. We got to go. We'll crack 200 over there. You guys, this is crazy. I'm so grateful for all of you, the support. I can't wait for you guys to experience a sleeper hold with us. This is amazing. I never imagined it would do this successful on the first day, and I can't wait to see where this all ends up. Keep spreading the word. Keep sharing the videos. Let people know. Get to Sleeper Hold. Get to Kickstarter.com right now. Make your pledge, and we'll get them out there. The discounts are crazy. It's 60% off when you buy 4 or more. I think it's like 55% off when you buy 2, 52% off when you buy 1. And this is never going to happen again. So all of you who are supporting us this early, we're very grateful to make this opportunity possible for you guys. Thank you for the support. Much respect. Sleeper Hold for life and sleeperhold.com. After Kickstarter is over, sleeperhold.com is where we'll get down. I could keep going, but the reality is I'm just doing more of the same, and I'm going to do it over and over and over. So anybody who comes in now, they can watch the replay. But those who rode with me through the live presentation, the live launch party, I appreciate you. Thank you to Eve for making this whole thing possible and supporting and inspiring it all the way through. Thank you to Eddie, Cole, and Kenny, the in-house crew right here for all they do. Kenny on the marketing, Cole on the camera, and Eddie on all the production support and those patches on the forehead. And then, of course, Jordan on the East Coast there, and the whole rest of the crew here at Gracie University for making this possible. And all the supporters on Instagram, on Facebook, all around the world, on Kickstarter. I appreciate all you guys. This is crazy. I've never done Kickstarter. I've launched products before, but this has been a wild ride for a Wednesday morning here in Torrance, California, May 3rd, 6 a.m. We appreciate you guys. Peace out. We'll see you at the end of all of this. The campaign ends on June 2nd. So let's see how far we can take this ride, you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you.